Heist, 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 heist. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. What?
We did.
Aw. Let's do it again.
Now nobody's audio is on.
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be the stream without it, like audio issues right off the bat.
Hey everybody,
Like-
welcome back to
Welcome
Into
back.
Deep. When I say gay, you say heist. Gay,
Heist.
Heist!
gay.
God.
Heist! I was so out of sync, but it was great and I loved it.
I wasn't ready. I was trying to
Uh.
listen to the stream. Make sure.
Did you miss us? Did you miss the chaos?
Wouldn't be.
Are you sure about that? If the
You
answer
really
is
want
yes,
us
are you
back?
sure?
Are you really sure? Are you okay? Blink twice. Are you okay on the inside?
We do not. All right. Announcements are a thing that I should do. Infinite Horizon tomorrow, 6 p.m. PDT Wednesday. It's great. Back again after the week off and our unplanned week off the week before. And the week before that, for that matter. Nonetheless.
A month.
Infinite Horizon back tomorrow. Go watch it. 6 p.m.
It's
PDT.
hard being queer icons, y'all. We had to take a little bit of a break.
It is. It
Yeah.
is difficult.
We were just too sexy and awesome.
Too
Revelancy.
sexy. These brains too big. I'm gonna shut up. This is gonna be
Yeah.
bad.
Revelancy is this Friday again at 7 p.m. PDT. This week they're just going to be talking about genres, so just general favorite genres, mashups, that sort of thing. Swing by, talk about that.
Love a
this
genre.
This Saturday at 6 p.m. PDT, Caitlin and Lucas are going to be playing Astroneer. Great game, very fun game, very chill game.
Ooh.
That game is so chill sometimes that it like makes me drowsy. Uh,
Hell yeah.
it's very much a very chill
cute.
game. It's a cute game too. Alrighty. So for YouTube, another 5 episodes of our backlog of Ramblemancy are going up this week. Check those out if you are not caught up on those. Podcast wise, Infinite Horizon can be found in podcast form on anchor.fm if you want to catch up or relive past episodes on the go. Great way to do it. Like if I'm commuting to work or something, I say that as if I leave my house. But commuting to work, that'd be a good thing to catch up on. I know people will like to catch up on podcasts then. New episodes are up every week on that for Sunday. And yeah, it's all the announcements. I did it.
We're proud of you.
I did
We're
it.
so proud. You're doing amazing.
Back.
Hello.
Also, introductions are a thing. I forgot to say that.
It's okay.
Quick introduction, speed round introductions. Liv, go.
Hi, my name's Liv. I use she, her. I play Anar, who also uses she, her. Anar is our Earth Genasi fighter, and she has a griffin. If you've never noticed in the background before, it's okay.
Subtweet.
And I love every single person on this stream, and I am going to be on my best behavior starting now.
You said that a couple minutes ago.
I know I had to refresh it because I already fucked up.
All right. Leah, go.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Leah.
Awesome.
Very
Lily,
good.
go.
Oh, I'm that geeky artist on Twitter. I also have a game every other Sunday called Oops All Barovians. It's a Curse of Strahd game, heavily homebrewed is the word. I'll plug that better at the end.
All right. Lily, go.
Hello, I'm Lily at Lilyannapolis on Twitter. I play Gehenna, our drow rogue, both she, her, and I am on Scattered Thursdays, a game on my friend DJ's channel. Night Raider Tea is in the beverage. I am a big old armored fearful lady, and I'm having fun. I've been a guest for over a third of the campaign's total runtime. You know,
At this point, you're a guest.
yeah, guest is yeah.
Draku, go.
That's me. Hi, I'm Draku. I go she, they, and I play Kula, who goes he, him. And he is a cute little kobold artificer that speaks in the best voice. And my allergies are horrible, so I may be a little slow in the uptake tonight. It's going to be great.
They're nowhere near as bad as they were yesterday,
No.
Draku. That was an experience. All right, Cole, go.
We have one? I thought, okay.
Yeah, you know, therapy, aka when you choose your outfit for a party.
We're all queer. We're all queer. Yeah, that is what therapy is. Cole,
Kat
you
says Cole
muted,
muted.
baby.
Chat.
God.
What about now?
God.
Back, chat.
Can you hear me
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Hello.
Mooted.
Go back.
Yay. I've heard a yay.
Okay,
Yes.
good. We're
Okay,
good.
cool.
Yay! Okay, hey, I'm Cole. I play Shahara, our chaotic bard friend. And you can find me on
Bedroom.
Twitter at Inn-Corporeal, and that's really all I can think of right now. Let's jump into it.
Wait, before we jump in, can we shout out one more time? I feel like it's been a minute since we shouted them out. Can we shout out Leah and Cole for doing art for the
Yes.
show?
That was mostly Cole. It's Cole.
It's a team!
You
Both of you.
participated.
I
You
participated.
It was a lot of help. That was like, it may not have felt like a lot, but it was so helpful.
I rendered the
art.
logo. That's we'll go with that.
Yes, that too.
Our fantastic, beautiful logo for our fantastic, beautiful show, full of fantastic, beautiful art by these two. Anyway,
Oh my goodness.
onto the show.
And our illustrious DM,
I am
Colin.
calling on the GM. I'll plug all my stuff at the end. Let's get into it.
Illustrious DM, regale me the tale.
Right. Yeah. It's been 3 weeks, so my already shitty recap is going to be a little extra shitty today. It's going to be great. Last session, you all recovered from a night of heavy drinking. And then what happened after that? Shit. I think you tied up loose ends. You went to your friend Vincent Trench, the local private investigator. He told you that the Shard Shunners, a group of halfling were-rats in the city, had been hired by some drow to spy upon you all, but he was unable to get exactly who hired them. But he got all the information he could out of them, after which you decided to hire him once more to investigate the stone that had been being mentioned amongst the various circles you are a part of. After that, the party, I think after that, I don't remember the order, but at some point Jenna went to Nilehor to discuss the Xanathar situation, and was given more or less two options. They could sneak in of their own accord, try to find Gnarl and interrogate them themselves, being given very specific directions on where to go as to get to Gnarl's quarters without being spotted. Or he could set up a meeting with the Xanathar for them, though they were warned that he tends to be a bit volatile, and negotiations can go deadly sometimes. But if you play your cards right, you can oftentimes come out much better than you expected. After that, Toku and Kula decided to, you went to Davil to discuss him advertising the Inn-Corporeal, and then investigated further on Esvel. That's what it was, which led you to Schemo Weird Bottle's shop, a member of the Doom Raiders, a potion vendor. A potion and various other spell scrolls, that sort of thing. Yearly magic-y stuff. Consumable magic-y stuff. Upon which you talked with Esbel, discovering she was the Black Viper, not the Black Viper, but more or less taking on his guise as to do crime. But she also revealed to you that she was planning on stealing back an important thing to her from the Belanges, which they had possession of. And if you wanted in, you could probably get some money out of it. And and you all reconvened and kind of discussed everything. And I think that's where we left off. Probably. That's all I remember. So.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, though, Anar, in your absence, what do you think you would be doing this time?
Ooh, God, I just realized I was like, what is a nice voice? What is a nice voice? Anar has been probably like training with Palace, checking in on him, making sure he's okay, doing her shifts. But I think while she's like working and stuff, I think she's like chatting with other members of like the watch. Yeah, the watch. Chatting with them, checking in, seeing like if they have any interesting information, gossip, whisperings to share, things like that.
At this point, would you say you'd probably trying to train Palace for fight purposes?
Yes.
Okay. Then go ahead and make an animal handling check for me.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Which I am now proficient in.
Correct, with your subclass.
Yeah. Ooh, that's 17.
Good. So frequently now, I never write the actual DC I consider for something. I'm just, making this check. And then I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I mean, my DM styles be like, oh, let's fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Let me hear how much I like this
17
number.
probably works. At this point, Palace has gotten significantly larger in the past couple of weeks. Juvenile griffins tend to grow particularly quickly into adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, he's definitely large enough to where you could ride him, so you can saddle him up with the harness and manage to get off a limited but sustained flight as you kind of do almost just a lap around the area which you're training him and land back down.
As soon as we land, I'm like just holding his big old head and nuzzling it. I'm just like, oh, he's a good boy. You're so good. You fly so well. You're just gonna be a big boy. And I'm just like showering him with affection because I'm so proud of my son. Look at my son.
While you're doing this, he seems to have been very happy to finally stretch his wings and fly around.
Yeah, I don't know if you're, buddy. I don't know if you're gonna be able to live in the attic anymore. I'm gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure that out together. By together, I mean me, because you're a griffin, and I'm your caretaker, so it's my responsibility. Oh no! I wonder if you could live in the basement.
While you're kind of like considering these options, you hear as you see Gillester standing there, just seemingly waiting for a conversation.
Hi. Sorry. Hi.
What
can I?
Seems you've gotten pretty far with your griffin, but I just came to inform you of something, which is it's not bad at all. There was that recent event at the Belanges. It was more or less talked about amongst a lot of circles, made its way to Label Silverhand, actually, and she took particular interest in it, oddly enough. Normally she focuses on diplomacy and larger scale matters as the Open Lord, but with this, considering it's reached the nobles at this point, she has considered the activity of the Xanathar Guild and the Zentarim to be of her importance to keep her personal eye on. So do with that as you will, but might be a good opportunity to impress or gain the favor of the Open Lord of Waterdeep, which I can tell you gets very far. Just keep that in
Right.
mind.
No, absolutely. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'll do whatever she needs me to, you need me to.
I was just informing you of this. She does know
Fair.
that, at least knows that the majority of her group was involved in the situation that went down. The Watch, of course, got very detailed testimonies from everyone at the event.
Yeah, it was a bit intense.
Certainly, normally things like that don't happen that higher up in the nobility, but weird times.
Truly.
That being said, have you found out anything about the Zentrum or the Xanathar's Guild that you think would be worth noting?
Yeah, let me just check my my watch notes. You know, every watch person has like a little tab of notes. Yup.
Just the
For the
Blue's
folks at
Clues notebook.
home, for the folks at home, I turned to a page randomly in my notebook. Anar and Shahara being big gay was at the top of the notes.
Accurate.
I mean, where's the
So-
lie?
You know, I don't know
Remember
why
when we
I needed
said-
to remind myself of this.
Do you remember when we were first talking about it and we were like, we'll see what happens?
What, like U-Hauls? Yeah, no, I know.
Don't worry. I have a section of my notes, and I don't have to tell you what session this is from because it is in all caps. I will commit crimes on that motherfucker.
I will commit
God, I
crimes.
love notes. They're so good.
They're really funny. Okay, so the question was like, what do I know about the two, right? Yeah.
Any
yeah.
information you think might be
Any
important.
information. Okay. Well, I mean, as we all know, the Zentrim are warring with the Xanathar Guild, but it's sort of this sort of like he said, she said, they said situation. Yeah, there's this stone, this like orb or something that everybody's chasing after, and it seems to be changing hands a lot. Last I heard God, why do I write like a doctor with anxiety? Last I heard, it was maybe at the hands of the Belanges. I think they're the brokers of the situation.
Interesting.
It's a very tense situation.
And this stone, is there any associations with it? Who did it belong to?
Do I know who it belongs to? No. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
You don't know. I think you know that at one point it was in the hands of the Xanathar, and then it's gone, and he accuses them of stealing it.
Yeah. I mean, again, you know, they said somebody had it, then it was stolen, and surely it must be the other person that we don't like.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Considering the first incident, somehow Raynor was involved in this, I suppose, but in some way.
Well, Raynor was involved in it because I do have notes on that. Raynor was involved in it because you know, like he's connected high up, but then there was also this other individual that they took who kind of looked like him.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly has connections higher up to an extent. I mean, the Neverember family is large. I mean, as you know, Daggelt Neverember was the previous Open Lord. He was ousted on particularly bad terms. If you didn't know, he embezzled a lot of money from the city.
Oh no.
I mean,
hate to see it.
And
Yeah.
thus was ousted when he was visiting Neverwinter.
right. Yeah, I know about that. It's just, I don't know. I'm trying to keep my ear to the ground on this whole situation. The last thing we need is like 2 guilds to be just causing even more havoc on the streets.
Yeah, they're mostly keeping it below the streets right now, but the reason Layrol took interest is because Layrol's now, with the whole incident, the Belanges is worried that it might start spilling into open warfare between the two.
Maybe they shouldn't have gotten involved, but that's neither here nor there.
Right. Well, that's certainly useful information. I will talk to my contacts, see what I can make of that. Have a good day, and the writing's looking good, making progress.
Thank you, sir. If you have any information, I guess I have a ragtag group of solo agents helping me out with this.
I'm very aware with there are several of the types. Fourth grade tends to
Yeah.
be that sort of thing with the black staff running everything.
But they're good people. We can trust them.
Good to know. Well, I'll be off. I've got some duties to attend to.
All right, have a good one.
Maybe
She like waves and then realizes maybe no, and then just...
he nods and walks off. So, at this point, do you want to make your way back to the Inn-Corporeal to meet up with everyone else?
I forgot about the name. of
Fly?
the inn.
Can I fly? Can I fly? Please let me fly.
Yeah, I'll allow it. It's probably not too far of a distance.
yeah.
Rooftop
Flying,
landing.
like-
Rooftop landing.
Yeah. You land on the roof and all you kind of hear like a thud on top of the roof.
I like
Oh, shoot.
burst through a window or some shit. I'm home.
Welcome back. How did it go?
Oh, work was good. Palace is amazing. He's just the best. I'm so proud, you know? He's the best flyer. He's such a good boy.
He's gotten
yes,
so
the
big
mama
over
bird.
the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that training went well.
Thanks.
So,
Yeah. Or go ahead. Yeah. I also thought Toka was saying something. I don't know if I misheard that.
She just said, yes, the feelings of a mama bird.
Yeah. How's Peggy?
Peggy is adorable as always.
The
Look
cutest
at her.
thing.
Look, I finally got that. I did say I was gonna get her she was gonna get like a custom like collar thing
Yeah,
for Peggy
probably
from
did by
the
now,
couple at the like look at it. Look how gorgeous she is.
She's an icon. She's an icon.
An icon.
literally.
I am glad that she and Palace have not tried to kill each other. That was my main concern.
Mm-hmm. I think Palace respects her. He knows that she was here first. There's like that understanding. It's kind of funny.
I
He's
think
like a
Peggy
little
just
brother.
doesn't care.
Yeah, that's kind of her vibe.
She's just she's chilling, you know,
Yeah.
as you do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think Peggy right now is like eating a mouse, just like in a corner.
She's doing a great job keeping. the
She's
rodents away.
amazing. I mean, aren't we worried about were-rats? Which, by the way, can I just say, I hate that. I hate that so much.
Yes, the revelation of a halfling were-rats was not
Yeah.
a pleasant one.
So Peggy should just eat all the rats.
Looks at Peggy. It's like she's small.
I believe in her.
Jana.
I was gonna say the same thing. A little small to be eating a full ass were rat.
Oh,
You know, it's not like-
once Palace gets big, perhaps.
I mean,
'Cause-
he's able to fly and carry me, so I think he could take down a were-rat.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Hells yeah, I guess.
The
So, no,
logistics
I have to say it 9
of
times.
pest control.
We established I have to say hell 9 times.
Jesus Christ,
do.
who's that?
Carpenter. Oh.
Amazing.
Did you all miss us? Okay, everybody.
But did you?
Back.
The chaos?
Come back.
I sure did.
In case you can't tell, we did not get the giggles out in time.
Yes. Okay.
Wait, also perfectly the vibe. Imagine being cursed with cool lycanthropy and you end up being a goddamn rat. Truly.
God, honestly though, I would be so mad.
Like, I think all of the other lycanthropes are cooler. There's like, yeah, werewolf, of course. I think there's were-tiger, there's a were-bear.
Were-raven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curse of Strahd.
Were-raven? Are you kidding?
Yeah, Curse of Strahd has were-ravens.
They've also they've expanded on them in Candlekeep actually, and there's just a sect of like lawful good were-ravens that like sometimes turn into ravens and like spy on people and give
They're all
people
the
shit. You know.
There's wereboars. Wereboars are they're mean.
I
Wanna be
would
a
rather be a
were-otter.
wereboar.
Did you go were dire wolf?
I feel like that's
It's just a bigger werewolf at that point.
Yeah.
That just feels like ABO, and we're gonna move on now.
Why did you say
No.
no one else was talking about that?
No one else.
No one.
Just you.
It would have cost you $0 not to say that. Instead, it cost me about 3 years of my life to hear it on stream, live in front of God and everyone.
Because I wanted to ruin everybody's night.
Clip Liv.
Okay.
Someone
Liv,
clip
you
Liv
said you
laughing
were gonna
maniacally
be
there.
on your best behavior. Is
What
this
happened?
your best behavior?
Clip Liv laughing maniacally.
Best is relative.
Live, laugh, chaos.
Oh my god. Liv,
Listen.
I'm making you a shirt immediately.
New
Right,
Twitter name?
I'm making you a shirt. Live, laugh, chaos. LIV. Live.
That's really good.
Okay.
I'm Liv, I'm laughing, and y'all love it.
It took us like a whole 20 minutes to just derail completely.
Jesus.
We were off for 3
Honestly,
weeks.
after it's been 3 weeks of not derailing, so we got to make up for all 3 weeks of.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We're
Arguably, it's
professionals.
been 3 weeks of full derailment.
I've just
Okay.
been sitting here in a cocoon of chaos, waiting to be unleashed into the world.
Like a moth.
This is the injection of serotonin that I needed for the last 3 weeks. Quite honestly.
Okay, I'm gonna put myself in a corner. I'm gonna mute for 5 minutes. We'll see what happens.
Yes. They have not really bothered us since found out about them, though. Not that we know of.
I mean, they sound like they're just for hire. I don't think we have to worry about them so much. However, this gnarl gentleman and Xanathar, I think, should probably be our next order of business. It turns out that Gnarl is he's the brother of the guy who tried to do the
Yep.
red. Okay, cool.
Yeah, there was. You had a brother. Brother's in Xanathar's guild as a spy. We can sort of we have a couple options for dealing with him. We can go in ourselves. I got some very specific instructions embedded into brain.
Because going in by ourselves, it is very dangerous. Lots of traps.
Yes.
Basically, the entire way is a maze that is coded. Or we can try going to Xanathar, which is also dangerous because if we don't pose our argument correctly, we could also end up in a fight.
Yeah, it's dangerous. The thing is, we have two options for danger. We have dangerous in the way that Shahar can handle and dangerous in the way that I can handle. We're all going to need to be going together either way in case things go south. But, you know, we each have sort of different specialties and they are mutually exclusive. There is no calling a meeting with Xanathar to distract him while we sneak in. We have to walk through his fucking meeting chambers to get to where we need to go. It's, you know, it's a admittedly well-designed security system if your boss is fucking super powerful, you know? You need to get anywhere, you got to go through him. If he's meeting there, you're fucked. Is sort of the vibe I was getting. You know, we may be able to
And
ourselves though. I don't know.
He said that Gnarl doesn't leave his quarters, right? Like, there's no way that we could get to Gnarl and have him, like, lead us to his quarters. Like, under the guise of some sort of distraction.
He doesn't really leave the compound. Sometimes I don't remember if he said he leaves the quarters or not too often, but definitely not the compound. Staying safe under the boss's watchful eye. No pun intended, because I don't think Johanna knows enough to make that pun.
So we were waiting for you to return to discuss that. And Toku also had the extra job to make money.
Yes, robbing your bosses.
Yes.
Well, no, sorry. Returning what was rightfully someone else's by sneaking in and taking it from your bosses.
Which I will help with.
And possibly getting jewelry.
I'm
not really sold on that part, but...
Yeah, so those are I think the things that we wanted to wait for you to return so that we could make that decision as a group.
I mean, I can understand why everyone's concerned about going to Xanathar's guild. But at the same time, I think it's delaying the inevitable.
What do you mean?
I mean, everything comes back to them, right?
That's fair, yeah.
But I mean, we could do the whole Belanges thing and see what happens. When it could win us favor, it sounds like, too.
Yes, exactly. It would get us even more of an ally out of Isfael. And we already saw what she was capable of. And that is the only reason. I understand if you
I
do
would
not
not
want
have said
to.
anything if you didn't absolutely imply it there.
I mean,
I
kind
don't
of a
know what you were
self-report.
talking about. No. Anyway, I understand if you do not want to take part, Shehar. However, you could distract.
I actually just received some sort of scheduling that could be in our favor. If with permission of the DM, can I just make up a date that like they're gonna be?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Enough.
Thanks. Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Cool.
Before I just take my pen and destroy your notes.
I mean, we're already kind of doing it right now by entertaining the idea of doing the Belanges, but that's Liv the player speaking.
So I actually got word about another gathering that they're having, much smaller, given what happened last time. But that's going to be in a few weeks. So if we wanted to wait for that, I just heard about that this morning. Yeah.
Now, there is that. Are we planning to do this in some sort of social way that would involve a lot of people, or are we trying to, wait till the dead of midnight, sneak in, sneak out, grab whatever Esvel's missing, and maybe just enough to pay Trench for the information? All I'm saying. We do not have a lot of money, and we are spending money more than we have.
That's true.
That's true.
I could also get the guard watches. I know most of them. But what I mean by that is I'll write them down.
Well,
Fair
I
enough.
guess it just depends on what would be easier. If it is to sneak in the dead of night, or like during a party or whatever, distracting with the less stealthy of the party. While the more stealthy go and sneak it into find the things.
I'm obviously the best at sneaking, but I think I had a very effective distraction last time that we were there. So I
Was
can
it
do
the fire?
both. Yes. Oh, yes.
And-
This is not a distraction.
Beautiful. Oh, it
Here's-
was a beautiful distraction. They got
Here's
the
the
door
That was
thing.
not a
open.
distraction. That was in the middle of combat.
No, it got the door open.
What?
Oh, that's
we had to go
that's
to a
when
room.
that's when
Yeah.
me and
Oh my god,
Kula
yes.
went. Yeah,
Yeah.
it did
So
work.
And then they chased me. And it was the perfect distraction.
Did you
here's
fall over crying again?
No.
Side check.
Shahara doesn't say anything.
even if I didn't know that wasn't true, I did not believe it for a second.
Well, it was an 18 deception, so if anyone can
Ah,
beat
shit.
that.
Hold on.
Go Toku, go.
Get
damn, I
him!
only got a
Get
10.
him!
It was a 4 plus
Oh.
6.
Call me
Ooh.
out.
Get him.
Oof, big oof.
Biggest
I
ooh.
should have my dice somewhere. That would be wise.
Would be.
Why?
Fuck are they?
Well, if it
We'll
seems
deal with
like
that
it's
when I
gonna
need to roll.
be- If it seems like it's gonna be in a couple of weeks, I think we should strike now, or maybe not strike now, but act now on this whole Xanathar thing. It's only gonna get worse before it gets better, and delaying it isn't gonna help us.
Here's the thing. This may not be relevant for the Xanathar thing. Actually, probably will be. So, for a limited amount of people, I can sort of, you know how I've been able to do this whole, and she conjures a knife in her hand and kind of lets it vanish. That's sort of just the most superficial extent of my abilities. It's useful, don't get me wrong, but it's not the full range of my abilities. I actually can connect us sort of in here telepathically or some shit. I don't know. But I can create a connection that allows us to sort of communicate. I'm not sure actually if it would work like you have to go through me, or if you can go to each other, or if it's like a web, or just, you know, connect with me.
Either way, that's very helpful.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It would be helpful. Gives us a little bit of extra communication, allows us to spread out if we need to.
Yeah. And for if we're doing the sort of distract and sneak method, I could with our friend Esvel, I could do one connection with her, one connection with someone in the party. Party is in, not party is in us.
I like this.
I was gonna go, but that doesn't work for medieval, so I.
Fantasy check
and then
now.
so we could sort of communicate back and forth, say, hey, we need a little bit more of a distraction, or hey, we're doing okay over here.
So does that
yeah,
mean you
no,
think it
it's
would be better to wait? Is this about the Belanges or is this about Xanathars?
anything we
wait.
need to do where we need to communicate silently together. You can communicate to me. I can communicate it, spread it out to everyone else. It doesn't connect you to each other. It's like going through me, like a relay of some sort.
So
We're talking about, I think right now what's on the table, and correct me if I'm wrong, because goodness knows, I mean, it's just rocks up here. I think we're talking about, that wasn't even that good, y'all. Come on.
that's why you didn't get the full it was just kind of like a
I wasn't even trying to make that much of a joke. She's just, check out on our
She's
stats.
just like that.
She's just like that.
Sometimes like that it be.
Like that it do be.
I have a set of dice. We'll work with that for now.
There you go. I think right now we're talking about checking out Xanathars and waiting to do the Belanges. Am I on the same page as everybody?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
That
like
sounds right. Yeah.
Okay then.
So what are people's thoughts? Do we want to go directly to Xanathars, or do we want to try sneaking in to get to Gnarl?
The thing is, if we set up the meeting with Xanathar and we can oust this person in their ranks, we are creating a situation where we know we are with a powerful person who could, theoretically, we saw my boy back there, Nihilor, wipe that dude out without, moving a muscle. And Nyalor answers to this guy. So I'm not quite sure how well we sort of might be able to handle ourselves if
On the
things
off
got
chance
hostile.
That we,
Yeah.
yeah.
But selling point, we oust this fucking traitor in his midst. He might be rather fond of us, right?
Mm.
We
That's
might
if he
we might
believes
get
us, because it sounds like that this Gnarl person has not even, he hasn't really reported back.
this gnarl person also has explosives, enough explosives to level the fucking Xanathar's place on him.
Ula, like, eyes got really wide, and he gets this little grin on his face.
Oh no.
That's
They are not
That's
for
on
you.
me.
They are not for
Minus
you.
1 wisdom.
Best
I
behavior.
probably should
Best
not have said
behavior.
But yeah, so we could just, he doesn't believe us. We say, hey, turn the fucking bag of holding inside out. And then Gnarl goes, oh, well, no, we don't need to do that. And I'm like, hey, yeah, you do. And,
That's
then we have,
from him, and we keep the explosives.
No.
I don't think
No.
I do not think we're getting out of there.
I'm pretty sure I need to
things.
turn those in for evidence if we were to take them.
I think
So
he,
Well, they're not going to take, a number. We can just put like 2 of them in the evidence, and I will keep the rest, and nobody
No.
has to know.
Or
No.
you could take 2 of them,
Yes.
and they can keep the rest.
No, 2
Okay,
is not
hold on.
enough.
Fully. Hold on. Let me just throw in a little wrench in this plan. None of this is official. I do not think you're going to be taking anything for evidence. And I apologize. I know you do your job. I'm pretty sure, though, the gang leader is not going to go, here, take this and put it in evidence of the guy who was, committing crimes, not only for me, but against me, but also fully for me,
I mean, I guess as long as we take care of it, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, just get it off the under street. I don't know.
Get
Think
it out
that's
from
really-
under street and into my bag of holding, and then
have a bag of
everything's
holding?
fine.
You
I
do
mean,
not-
there's also just
Okay.
this like weird thing that happens when you move up in ranks within the watch of just like you think you're doing good, but as you move up, you kind of not. So like, I don't mind staying where I'm at.
for reference, Jenna, in terms of you were given a number by Durlaxle, he was sent in with 20 kegs of smoke powder.
Fuck me blind.
For reference, Kula, your
And I got
your
yelled at.
gun, it uses smoke powder packets to fire, right?
Uh-huh.
A single keg holds enough smoke powder for 500 shots.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
forgot we let Kula have a gun.
Kula's got a gun.
Hold on, define let.
Yeah,
I
I
know,
don't think
right?
any that
The
had
baby's got a gun.
there?
The baby's got a gun. The baby's got a gun.
it's not, that wasn't sanctioned by
baby-
anybody.
No.
With a gun. Anyone remember that video?
What happens if Kula ends up blowing up the Xanathar?
Excuse me. I am a professional. I
That's-
know how to work with explosives.
That's a couple problems solved and a couple dozen
Mr.
problems
Kula-
caused. So let's
Mr.
not.
Kula
do
Yes,
that.
is
exactly.
the most efficient person I've ever seen with explosives.
And he
That's
like
upsetting.
hold on, strokes his
That is
mustache.
viscerally
How
upsetting
about
to
we
hear.
give you another task, which is watch the pets while we are gone? Hmm?
Obviously, as the smartest person here, you need me to be there
hate
to
that
talk
that's
with
true.
Xanathar.
I just point at Shahar.
Funny because highest int technically.
Yeah, no, I hate that that's
Technically.
true.
No, I was gonna say here, I was gonna be like
It's
looking
hilarious.
at my 12 intelligence.
I have an
Kula really is the smartest person in the group.
11.
Same
Liv,
intelligence.
Shahara has 11 intelligence.
Not me.
What's-
not me
what's the
falling in love
herbo?
with a bimbo.
Huh?
What's Toko?
+0. I have a 10.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have plus
And an
0.
18 wisdom.
Yeah, we have.
I
You know,
have an 18 charisma.
I have
She's
a
pretty.
12 int. I have a 19 dex. I stab people super good.
Oh,
I
I have a
Where
minus
if-
2 dex.
if
Oh,
we're
no.
revealing stats, are y'all ready for this?
Oh no.
+1 to intelligence, -1 to wisdom.
Same.
But I got that +4 to strength and +3 to dexterity, baby.
I have +4 to wisdom and +3 to strength.
Oh, I have a
+4
9.
intelligence.
I have a 9.
I have no
strength.
dexterity and no brain.
I have no muscle.
So Kula
Don't run into
truly is the
shadows.
brain cell of the group. This is so sad.
I'm
Oh,
the
there
brain
is a-
cell, but I have no tact. So
Yeah. I was like, there is a difference between book intelligence and street and or emotional intelligence.
the
Emotional.
comment in the Twitch
I-
chat kills me. Whole group head empty.
Really?
I got neither emotional nor intellectual intelligence, but I am scary and stab people super good.
I
Been
am-
out
all you
here
need.
like, I'm from the street, y'all.
I have a +7 intimidation, so that's my bad.
Jenna belongs to the streets. The streets,
I've got
no, the streets belong to Jenna, honestly.
No.
Good for you.
I have a +8 persuasion. Oh my god, Gehenna and Shahara are good cop, bad cop.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, no.
Yes.
This is terrible.
Okay,
Everything's
now
wrong.
that we've exposed our fun fact, everybody exposed our sheets for the very first time. We've never talked about this.
No.
I gotta make little.
I'm sure
character
we
sheets
have,
for
but-
everyone.
Oh, I don't.
Maybe I can be in one of the tool chests or something for a week. I don't know.
Little chest.
A
Not
level
little
3
chests.
character.
Okay.
Nonetheless, while we're discussing plans.
Oh god.
But
So,
yes, so obviously,
perhaps-
as the smartest, I would have to be there to discuss everything with Xanathar. Because
you should
someone
not speak
needs
at
to
all.
be believable.
Have you ever worked with the Xanathar before?
I have dealt with them once or twice. I am obviously the best to.
Okay,
DM.
that's what I heard.
What did you do?
Hold on, I'm rolling a die to see what I did. I supplied them with supplies.
Some of which explode.
How wonderfully vague.
Fewer of the things that explode were supposed to explode.
DM, can
Hmm.
I know something as a player, but can Anar do like a blah, blah, blah? I'm trying to think. I don't know what kind of check, but like, wouldn't Kula actually be helpful for us? Because isn't Xanathar's like primarily like a bunch of monstrous humanoids?
You'd probably notice, yeah, a large portion of. I mean, the Xanathar Guild is kind of like a lot of criminals find their way there. You find your standard humanoids, but yeah, you get your. This is probably the only place in the city where you'd find a large concentration of monstrous humanoids, bugbears, goblins, hobgoblins. Not as many hobgoblins, mainly bugbears and goblins. The occasional duergar.
Honestly, none of us would be terribly out of place.
Yeah, Drow can find their
We
way
don't
there.
have humans.
I mean, Nara was described as double agenting, but he's also one of Xanathar's advisors.
Yeah. Yes, Kula would be helpful.
Kobolds would be probably a part of the guild as well.
Less because of who Kula is and more because Kula has had my full disclosure, the relationship we set up between Kula and Gehenna was that because of Gehenna's connection to Nylor, she's heard of Kula as the person who made the supplies that most of it worked. So
So that's why you've always known that Kula's
Yes.
full of shit.
yeah, because we established session 0 way back when we were first making these characters that was the relationship they had.
Wow.
So I think Kula
Well-
is very helpful because of connections rather than race, though.
Well, I don't see
Kula
the
versus Xanathar in a
harm.
battle of wits. I love it.
Oh god.
I don't
How smart is
see
Xanathar?
the harm. Xanathar's just like us, just a fucking bimbo, himbo, bow of some kind of bow.
Ibo.
I hate that so much. Goodness. This entire session is just psychic damage over and over and over again.
That's what I specialize in, baby.
Entire session is just,
Oh my God.
It's just like a single like phantasmal killer
We're
spell
just in this-
collectively
we're
cast on all of us.
We're still just in the planning stage.
This game is a fever dream. I love it. Meeting with the Xanathar. What's happened? I've completely lost. I think we've established we're meeting with the Xanathar and not sneaking.
We're going
in,
to
right?
Xanathar's. Okay,
Yeah, cool.
cut to it. Cut to
Cut
it.
to it. No planning.
No plan.
Cut.
No plan.
Transition.
You must be
playing
wondering
Blades in
how
the
I
Dark,
got
doing
here.
flashbacks now.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's me.
But for real though, like, you know that we're gonna make a plan and we're gonna get there and we're gonna look at it like, oh, is this a plan? Oops. And off it goes.
You know what, Cole? You're so right. DM,
Still have the bare
this shit.
minimum, though.
fuck a
Before-
plan.
Before
still
we
have-
hard cut, we think who's doing the talking? Because I can only connect to 2 people.
It
And I'm
has to be
thinking-
Kula.
I'm thinking it's Kula and Cole. Shahar.
Okay.
Probably just to smooth
Cool.
over everything Kula says.
Cool.
I'm
Perfect.
standing
Kula as
directly
a
behind
character.
Kula.
Yes.
Kula.
As a player, I'm so on antihistamines right now. I don't know if I can actually play this. Is the thing. So I
Just let it-
apologize in advance.
Just let it out. Just
No.
let it out.
This is the
Man,
this
I'm
is
really
the-
gonna
no,
end up
don't
Don't
TPK
think of it
you
as
guys
being
tonight,
on
huh?
copious amount of antihistamines. Think of it
So-
as being in the mindset for Kula.
Okay.
I've also
Okay.
had
So, we
a
need-
happy amount of vodka,
I'm
so
gonna-
like we're doing great.
We're gonna send Draku into a drunk infused haze so strong that they solve the entire show in one interaction.
No!
I'm ready. My body is ready.
Let's go.
Are we?
Your
So-
body's
I've
been
got
ready.
tears. I'm laughing.
when we're walking in, I'm gonna take Kula and Shahar aside and just go, fucking you and me, and like do the eye pointing, and as I'm doing that, I'm literally establishing a psychic connection
Establishing
with,
psychic connection. Yep.
and it lasts for an hour because I rolled
There
a
you
one.
go. Yeah.
So we only have an hour.
It's
That's
over after
an
that.
hour.
Are we just straight hard cutting this? All right.
Also, before we go,
Does
into
anyone have
the-
anything against that?
No. Chaos, baby, bring it.
I'll
the fuck
describe
on.
as you all head down into the lair and whatnot. It won't just be like a now you're talking with him.
I want to give everyone bardic inspiration. Eventually, maybe we'll wait until we actually get there, but I plan on doing that.
You can do that beforehand because I think you have like 10 minutes to use it or something like that.
Can't wait for Xanathar to
10
be a
minutes. Okay,
bartender.
so right before we get into talk with Xanathar.
Also, Colin, something I didn't realize is that my psionic energy die explicitly says when I fail an ability check, I can use it and try and up it. So, talking about like when I would be failing, would you give me a warning, or would I just kind of?
Yeah.
Okay,
I would
cool.
say, I'll say like that's not enough, or et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, you'll know
Yeah.
you fail.
Cool. Yeah, because that's
Worst
it's a weird
comes
ability.
to worst, I can retcon. No problem.
Yeah, fair. Thank you. I was just
Yeah,
double checking because
That's
that.
fine. Yeah, those abilities can be a bit weird. I play
Yeah.
a Talisman Warlock, and the Talisman words the exact same way when you fail
Yeah.
an ability check.
Yeah, it makes ability checks into a concrete pass or fail that the DM like tells you, oh, that number was not enough, which is, not some people's style. So sorry to derail for mechanics talk rather than just dumb shit. But
Right. So I
Love
assume
you
you
all.
will contact Nilehor and set up the meeting.
yes.
Cool. We'll say it is we'll say it's early in the morning the next day. Is there anything you all want to do in preparation, but otherwise
Brunch, obviously.
you will
Well,
be
actually, it's just breakfast. Hold on.
you will be led down into the sewers, also promptly blindfolded, so you don't know exactly, you can't retrace it.
Oh, we've had a long rest since.
Correct,
then.
yes, a long rest.
I was
Please
like,
take a
why
long rest.
why are my spells? Okay, fixed it. Okay. We're good.
Can
we're
I-
good, We're good. It's good.
Can I try and keep track of where we're going in the blindfold?
You
You can say no.
You can make a perception check, but it's going to be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Big numbers, big numbers, big numbers.
Cool. 7.
Yeah, you are completely unaware of what.
Wait, no, sorry, I am proficient. So 9.
No.
It went from -1 to +1.
Yeah, you are not. You cannot keep track. Everything echoes down here as well, down in the sewers. So it's just very echoey. But eventually, the blindfolds are removed, and you all find yourself in a surprisingly well-made stone, like underground. Fortress isn't the right word for it, but like hall. There's some large hallways that you'd probably be led in. Where are the various entrances? That goes there. Which one goes into the sewers? I'm just me scrolling across the map to figure out where. Oh, it'd be right there probably. But you are all led through a particular hallway, which is I will describe. And currently, Nilehor is with you, as well as several other lackeys. Various humanoids of sorts, the occasional goblin in there. So as you go down this large hallway towards a door at one end, you see there are pillars in the middle that they're all carved with eyes that follow the curvature of the hall, and it's very weird as you kind of pass by. The eyes almost seem to follow you, as if they're watching you.
No,
Mm,
no, I don't like that.
do not like that.
Right.
Okay.
You are eventually led through this hall through a large set of doorways into a large circular chamber, which, as from the description, you can recognize as the audience chamber, Jenna. Seems the circular floor is tiled of like black marble, and there is a big gold mosaic of the Xanathar symbol, which is, I believe, it's like a circle with like 8 or I think it's 10 different spokes coming out from it. And from the ceiling, there's a very large bronze, like bell-shaped protuberance. It says protuberance. And displayed against the various curved walls, where there seem to be a bunch of like very lifelike statues, which are human, drow, dwarf, goblin, kobold. As all these statues are just frozen and displayed up against the walls. And yeah. As there are several minions throughout the room, and kind of looking around, you see there's almost been like a gathering of meeting. You can see several different figures. Let me make sure I'm getting his advisors right. Advisors. Here we go. You see a very large, kind of stout shield dwarf. I believe he's a shield dwarf. And he's standing there. He has a great axe on his back, as well as a heavy crossbow, and he's wearing full plate mail. Does not look like he should be messed with, and he's has a large kind of like beard on his fat face and a large mustache as well.
This is a dwarf.
Dwarf. You see who you can probably recognize as Gnarl, a very kind of lanky. You'd almost say he might be looking malnourished at a point. He's very small, kind of hunched over drow with long, stringy gray hair, and floating at his side is a very, very strange creature that consists of what looks like a floating brain with a beak that has several tentacles coming down from it.
That's not
Gorel.
real.
That is a Gorel.
As somebody who's been suffering through Black Void, I hate it so much.
I heard there's so many brain creatures.
I'm so uncomfortable.
Aesthetic.
No.
You see Nilehor as well, one of the advisors standing, goes and takes his place. There is also another dwarf, this dwarf with a large black beard instead, shirtless with many, many different tattoos over the cross, and has he's missing one arm, but it's replaced with what looks like a large hand crossbow.
Sexy.
And then I forgot about him. There's another dwarf. It seems a lot of dwarves on this council, but he is very like almost looks kind of crazed. He has a very
Knew that was coming.
patchy curled beard. He wears a little like red cloak, and he almost looks like fearful. He's constantly darting his eyes around. He oddly enough wears like what looks like almost like a tinfoil hat.
Yes.
With like a bunch of different like protuberances of tinfoil coming out from said hat.
Fuck yes.
And in his hand, he holds what looks like a small fishnet.
And there was that's 4 of them, right? The council members. Nylor, Gnarl,
Well, no.
Crazy Dwarf, Big Burly Dwarf.
Crazy Dwarf, Big Burly Dwarf, and then there's Crossbow Arm Dwarf.
Oh, that was a different dwarf. Okay.
Yes, that was a different dwarf.
Kula fully hears in his brain. Kula, no.
He thinks back, but the hat.
No.
The hat.
No hat.
And there is one more.
We can make you one of those.
Another dwarf. It's all dwarves in this council. It's just all dwarves.
Oops, all dwarves.
Except for Gnarl.
You beat
and
me to
it. This one, looks definitely nowhere near as sturdy as the others, but he has looks like a small hammer on his side. He wears these very small monocled glasses, and he has a very long kind of strawberry blonde beard that's tied into 2 separate bits, and he holds a wrench in his hand. And yeah, as they all look behind you, there's also several different minions around this circular chamber. As Nihilhor looks over to the one with the tinfoil hat and just goes, "Art, fetch Xanathar. The council's ready to begin." And then Ott goes, "Oh, yes. And he runs off behind a doorway behind. As you all look around, anything you all want to do in the time before Xanathar comes out?
Can I take a look at those statues real quick? Just like a quick
Yeah.
perception
Yeah,
thing.
what are you looking for?
Because well, you said they look like really realistic.
They look lifelike, yes.
Okay.
That's
I
what
want
I
to
was
make sure there's not like fear in their eyes.
Are they petrified?
Yeah.
That's what I'm checking for.
Make a perception check.
Okay, cool.
While she's doing that, I'm standing next to Kula.
It's 16.
16, that's enough.
And Anar. I want to put my hands on their shoulders and give them a squeeze, and they get bardic inspiration.
All right.
I'm gonna say. Sorry.
No, Anar reaches up and squeezes Shahara's hand back.
Oh.
I almost interrupted the gay.
Okay, I've recovered. I'm good.
With that 16 perception, you kind of get a look at them, and they're at weird angles, but you catch one, and there is a very distinct look of fear in their eyes.
Fuck!
Horrified.
And
as you kind of look
I-
across all of them, they all look terrified.
Okay, great. So like I'm part of the mind link, right?
Nope. Sorry.
No.
Damn it.
Sorry. I can only do 2. Actually,
No, that's
hold
fair.
on. It doesn't say I can only have 1 up at a time. Rules is intended. Does it seem like it should be 1 up at a time?
Look. Soul Knife.
Psychic whispers. You can establish telepathic communication between yourself and others, perfect for quiet infiltration. As an action, choose 1 or more creatures you can see, up to a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus, and then roll 1 psionic energy die. For number of hours, you can speak telepathically. To send and receive a message, you and the other creature must be within 1 mile of the other. Creature needs to know a language, and you can end this at any time. We don't.
There's no limit. The only limit is at the end, or the first time you use this power after each long rest, you don't expend a die, but all other times you do, you must expend the die.
So could I expend a die to also connect to Anar and?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think so.
Then for 3 hours, I'm connected to Anar and Toko, and now we're all in this web centering around Jenna.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Cool,
Thank you.
cool.
Sorry, I just kind of assumed I could only have 1 up at a time.
No, that's fair. That's a fair assumption. Yeah.
All right. So immediately after noticing this, because she's gonna walk in, she kind of glance around and see the statues. She's like, wow, that's really good craftsmanship. Wait, that's really good craftsmanship. Wait. And she goes, those are people, they can petrify, those are people.
Fair enough. Terrifying. Horrible. Hate it. And I just sort of relay that to everyone else. Statues, people. Yeah, we're fucked.
We're going to be just fine. We're going to be just fine.
Yeah.
It's like,
So-
I only have lesser restoration.
Yes. Here's the thing. I'll start us off. Kula and Cole. Sorry. It's Kula and Cole is just easy to go together.
That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. I picked a
Kula
character
and
with a
Shah.
mouthful in
Yes.
actuality, so.
Kula and Shah, you guys can pick up from where I left off, but I'm the one who set up the meeting, so I should be sort of the one to make introductions. Does that make sense? Does anyone have an issue with that?
No, just make sure that you understand the respect that must come with my name.
I mean, Mr. Kula is a very respectable man.
Debatable.
Do you
Listen,
mean?
I cannot stress this enough. My girl is out here with -1
I love
wisdom.
Same.
She's perfect.
Alrighty.
She thinks Kula's the hierarchy, like the top of the hierarchy.
Same, but in the paranoid way. And I don't trust any of you motherfuckers. No. She defaults to not trusting more than she defaults to trusting. She has her eyes on some of our neighbors, all I'm saying.
Anything else you all want to do?
I'm going to specifically state that Kulo is wearing Volo's hat, by the way. I want that to be stressed that he has the hat on.
Perfect.
I do a quick prayer to Luru. Pretty much that quick, just going.
Right.
So just to double check so I don't start talking and ruin our whole spot here. The primary purpose of this meeting is to expose Gnarl. We don't have any other pretext. It's not like, oh, we're looking for your stone. We're not touching on the stone thing. We're just going, hey, that guy sucks.
Yeah,
I think we
so,
could leverage
right?
it too as like we're not part of other guilds. And just as we really want, we've heard so much about you and
Shut up, Ejafit.
oh no, what did he say? Oh, so
now we're making fun.
well, no, I was just thinking like flatter him, like that was gonna be
Yeah.
my game plan. Like we heard so much about you and we thought we should let you know about this double-crossing traitor. Ugh,
Cool.
That's as far as
Cool.
my plan went. It's not much of
And
a
that's
plan.
why
I mean,
That's
I know
why
you all
you're
wanted to
doing
try
the
and get
talking.
information out of Gnarl, so how you choose to do that will be interesting.
It's
Cool,
gonna be
cool,
a
cool,
thing.
Cool.
Mistakes are going to be made.
Oh,
Right. All right, let's do this.
Ugh.
Go. Big money.
Let's
Big
do
money.
it.
So
Oh!
after probably a few moments, this dwarf described as Ott comes out and he says, "May I present the arch magnificency, the illustrious, the amazing Xanathar?" And he goes and takes his place again, as floating out from the doorway, is a creature that none of you have ever seen before, and is probably terrifying upon look. It's a large spherical creature that to begin with. The top half of the spear being blue and the bottom half being kind of a tan color. A large mouth, large sharp-toothed maw in the middle, one very large orange eye in the center, and 10 separate little eye stalks poking out from the top of the sphere, all various different colors. Each of that.
Mentally,
Find my foot.
Anar is like,
Is this a beholder?
I hate this so much.
It's a beholder.
Yeah.
It's a beholder. Okay, I
Xanathar
heard
is a beholder.
I heard the description and like I knew, but I needed to know.
It's a beholder. As you see on 3 of the different little eye stalks, there actually looks to be rings around the eye stalks themselves.
Oh, it's with fashion. I hate this even more.
Also floating
tell me you
next
don't
to
have to
him
kiss the
in the
ring.
middle of the air seems to be, looks like a small fish bowl with a goldfish in it. But upon closer inspection, not even a check is needed. You kind of look at the goldfish and it's kind of like floating upside down in the water.
No.
So he just got a
And
dead goldfish?
As
no.
he enters the
Coco.
room with this goldfish floating there, the entire chamber, like all of the council members, their skin just drains of color.
Cool.
Someone.
My first
forgot
plan
to-
was compliment the goldfish, but not drawing any attention to the goldfish.
Somebody forgot to feed that goldfish, and someone's going to be added to the statue collection. Noted.
Okay, so we blame the goldfish on Gnarl too.
Yes.
Yes. Throw him under the
No,
bus,
no.
hunties.
No, because we want information from Gnarl. I think if Gnarl is responsible for this goldfish, Gnarl dies instantly.
Yeah, like betraying us, kicked out. You didn't feed my goldfish, dead. 6
No,
feet
he's-
under, no casket, worms in the eyes.
He's
Is there
dead
any way to,
regardless.
like,
We
tell
just
how
get 10
long
minutes
the
with him.
goldfish has been dead?
It doesn't look like super long.
Can you revivify the goldfish?
I don't have that.
Go for goldfish.
As he floats out, he says, "This better be quick. Silgar is taking a nap. I don't want to interrupt him."
I'm sorry, I didn't expect that voice for Xanathar, and I love it.
It's great.
I fully expected it. So good.
Somewhat
I love him.
Skeletor-esque. It's great.
I didn't
Yes.
expect him to not understand the goldfish is dead.
I have to
Won't
leave.
say anything.
I have
Okay.
to go.
I could maybe heal it.
No, it's taking a nap. Don't disrupt it.
Can I spare the dying, the goldfish?
Dead.
It's a touch spell.
I just-
Insta death.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We die.
I guess
Dissolved.
we ignore the goldfish.
Ignore the
Hey,
goldfish.
The entire council is like looking at each other nervously right now.
Oh no!
Johanna, take it away.
Yep. Okay. Your Excellency, off to a fantastic start. We do plan to make this quick. We've heard some rumors, and we are a group that are interested in possibly, making friends. These are some of my associates. You've possibly heard tales of Kula the Inventive.
And Kula takes his hat and with the flourish, the most amazing flourish, just whips it off his head and does this bow.
And the ever so lovely Shahamil will be they're the ones who are more in touch with this information. I'm just here to set up the meeting.
And what can you offer me?
Well, Your Excellency, I have come upon, our group has come upon some information that we think that you deserve to know. We've heard about how great you are and rumors about you.
Yes.
And I'm afraid that you have a traitor in your midst.
As all 10 eye stalks begin looking at different people in the room.
I lock eyes with Gnarl.
As Gnarl locks eyes with you and then just remains quiet but keeps looking at you. As
Gnarl, it's
What's
so
that?
good to see you again.
all 10 eye stalks turn to focus on him. Including at this point Xanathar turns and his central eye is locked on Gnarl.
I'm trying to say the goldfish. He turns the goldfish.
The goldfish is floating next to him, so it probably moves with him, but
I want to heal the goldfish so bad.
Sneak up and poke it while he's not looking.
No,
I have
goldfish,
a negative
don't do that.
2
No, stop it.
stealth.
Please stop. I cannot stress this enough.
Stop it. We're doing okay. We're fine.
Anybody got mage hand?
The fish is you're getting telepathically yelled at, just stone faced, staring at Gnarl, probably actually doing the coin thing that Captain Jack does in Pirates of the Caribbean, but with a little bit of pink psychic energy. Just stone cold dead staring at Gnarl while in your head all of you are hearing, the fish is a lost cause! Give up on the fucking fish, okay? We're not touching the fish.
Wait, is Kula actually going for it? Because I will make a roll to grab him, just
No.
full toddler style, just swoop on it.
No.
Toko just keeps glancing at the fish.
Yeah, he's also looking at it and looking
Only-
at Toko.
And Jenna can hear Toko going, I think I can save it. I could probably heal it. Maybe
The fish is
even
a lost
spend
fucking
the day."
cause.
As Toku keeps glancing at the fish, probably one of the dwarves catches your eye and just like, it's like no.
We have to redraw.
All right, I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it
to
alone.
include this fish. We have
Back to the actual drama with Gnarl. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And what proof do you have of his betrayal?
If you check his
It's a
court,
large accusation.
it is. We have the proof to back it up. You should check his room for a bag of holding. I think you might find some kegs with gunpowder in a bag of holding.
Very well. Everyone follow me. We shall go to Gnarl's quarters together.
What does Nara look like? What does Nara look like?
He... Make an insight check.
Okay.
I was gonna ask the same thing. Can I as well, or is it just Shahar?
Those of you who want to can make an insight.
Yeah, because I've just been like barreling right
I'm
at.
trying to decide what die to use. Okay.
Usually I would have
7.
her do it, but she's still just looking at the fish.
Yeah, Kula's too focused on the fish. I'm not paying attention.
18.
18. You get a sense of he's keeping a calm face, but below the surface is beginning to panic.
Yes. Okay, good.
Oh.
What is that? What?
Draco!
I just had a diabolical idea.
Oh no!
I'm waiting. It's
Okay,
it's in my
yes.
pocket. I'm ready.
Yes.
As
Oh,
You
I
put
love
the
all.
goldfish in your pocket?
No, better.
Your Grace, I need you to just pull it together. No? Okay. Throw it out like the
No.
goldfish. Fuck it.
It's gonna happen. But we're following Gnarl
Fuck,
right now.
I'm so
Yes.
excited.
Alright.
And what do you
Love you all.
I mean, what do you think? What do you think happens when a creature who lives for hundreds of years has a pet goldfish that he named Silgar and has not stopped calling it Silgar? There's been many different Silgars. I just keep replacing it. It's fantastic.
Oh god.
Seems like they might have missed this one. But as you all, he moves over to the southern end of the chamber, and like one eye ray goes and like gestures towards it and flips up, and the trap door opens up. It says, "Everyone down. We shall search Gnarl's room together."
Oh my god, this is like a group activity. Okay.
What kind of cop show? What kind of early 2000 cop
As
show?
others, people are keeping their eyes on Gnarl, kind of keeping him towards the center of everyone right now, in case he tries to make a break for it. But with that, you are led into Gnarl's quarters, which let me describe it. It's X35. Areas of the lair. Scroll all the way down.
Someone needs to remember that we also want to talk to Gnarl before he gets petrified.
Well, I can do that.
So it's a completely dark room, like there's no light whatsoever. There are 2 crates resting against the northern wall, a stone desk in the southwest corner that it is completely free of papers, and there's a chair behind it that seems to be carved with a spider motif. And there's some bare stone bookshelves against the east wall as well.
Always with the fucking spiders.
It's,
Something you
well,
all
but
hear
you
in
are
your
the
heads.
you are the ones toting this accusation. Bring the bag of holding.
I'm gonna probably guidance whoever's gonna be looking.
I can.
As at this point, basically, Xanathar is large enough to where he basically just fills up the hallways, and he's basically blocking the way to run away between you and Gnarl. Like Gnarl is near him, but trying to stay away from the room, while all of you are kind of in the room searching at this point.
Kula, you and I want to do it?
Of course, I know exactly what to look for.
Are you, Toko, are you guiding me or Kula?
You know what? I'll guide Kula for the investigation check. So +4 or plus D4.
Okay. Okay, well, that is a dirty 20, and I rolled a 2 on my D4, so 22.
Right. As you're kind of looking around, you see there are 2 drawers on the desk. They are both locked, however. But when you're looking around, you do see on the chair there seems to be, as you kind of flip it up, there's this underneath the left armrest. There's a small compartment, and when you pull open the compartment, there's a small black key.
Okay, I'll go ahead and pull it out and what is this? With like a flourish, you know. And I'll kind of look and see which drawer it opens.
Alrighty. It seems to open both of them.
Nice.
The first one that you open on the left has a sturdy tome bound in black leather, wrapped in webbing. As you kind of flip through it, you can tell it's a wizard spell book, probably gnarls. The second one, though, as you flip it open, seems to have a small bag about yay big in it.
Do I recognize it as a bag of holding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy enough.
So yeah, Kula just picks it up and yes, opens it up, kind of reaches inside, kind of feels
As
around.
you reach inside, there is nothing inside.
Shit.
There's an empty bag of holding.
This must be the wrong bag. Kind of sets it down. Was that the only bag, or can I keep looking?
That was the only bag. Do you want to continue looking for something?
You fucking dump it out, see if it's really empty or if it's some false bottom. I don't know how fucking bags of holding work. In the head.
Yeah.
Cool. I think you have infusion, so you can probably figure out a bag of holding. I mean, if you turn it inside out, it will dump all of its contents onto the floor.
Yeah. Can I do that gently because smoke powder? In case?
I'd say so, yeah. But
Okay.
as you kind of turn it inside out, you realize nothing's coming out.
Okay.
This guy's good.
That's very good. This is true. Kula like darts a look. Can I see anything on him that would remotely resemble a bag of holding on his person?
On him doesn't look like he's just got his robes mainly.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question that comes from some meta knowledge that I'm perfectly okay not acting on. I know that there are some people in the organization I work for who have magic, such as things that they can store things in places that can't be seen or accessed by other dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
Would Gehenna know that?
You know, that is
okay
a
if it's
type
no.
of magic that exists.
Okay.
Carl's a mage, so that might be
Could-
a possibility.
As Kula is dealing with the bag of holding, could I secretly be looking through the spell book to see if he has a spell like that?
Okay.
Once again,
you can make an Arcana check.
okay. I was gonna say once again,
Actually, don't look at spell list.
everything I ask can be answered with no. I'm perfectly fine with that. 13.
13. So you kind of flip through. You can make out some of them, but it doesn't seem like there's any extra dimensional space spells.
It seems
And what did you roll, Lily?
I rolled a 13. Arcana. Yeah, and I'm not proficient in it, so I can't do my psionic knack.
Okay.
As Xanathar just simply says, "I'm waiting."
Kula in the head is like, what now? I've done my part. Now what?
Kula in
The
the
part-
head.
Another issue is what if he's fucking set them
Ooh.
and
Does
You know.
Kula have the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Guys,
If
I'm
he's-
just gonna be honest. Ever since we established this mind link, I don't know what's happening, and I've been too afraid to ask.
I'm just sort of filtering you. I'm sort of talking to you in my head. You're talking to me. You can't hear the other people. I can sort of.
You
Ev-
tell me. You tell me. I do a few things mediocrely well. You tell me when you need me to do them, and I'm there. And a narcissist is like,
I got you.
I think we put Gnarl on the spot through the mind link.
Yeah. What Toko was about to think something at me. What do you think? Thinking at me?
Thinking at you. I have a spell called Zone of Truth that I could use on him. If we
You can pitch that. That's someone can pitch that if you don't want to be the one talking.
I will do
if
it.
you Cool.
Eric's doing hot girl shit.
Hold on. It seems very odd that you would lock away an empty bag. Do you have anything you would like to share with the class?
As Gnarl kind of says, well, clearly, Master Xanathar, these people have come in here with no evidence, trying to accuse me of something I did not do.
Looking.
I have, if it will be permitted by Mr. Xanathar, a spell that will let me pull the truth from Gnarl. Would I be able to use this to ask him point blank if he has or has ever had explosives within these premises?
Right. Xanathar kind of like upon it says, very well, but my patience is growing thin.
Cool. Gnarl, will you come here for a moment?
As Gnarl steps up, attempting to maintain his composure.
Gotcha, bitch.
All right, so I cast
Busted.
Zone of Truth. It's a 15-foot radius sphere, and I center it on Gnarl, obviously. I kind of like give everyone the hint to stay back 15 feet from Gnarl, if that's possible.
Yeah. I mean, you can. We have a telepathic connection. You can.
No. I mean, if it's possible in the room to stay 15 feet away from him.
Meanwhile, while you're doing this, is there anything anyone else wants to do?
Not yet.
I'm sort of still scanning the room, kind of looking for any sort of like triggering mechanism. Like I say triggering
Something.
mechanism.
Looking for
like
something.
yeah.
You
like
can make a perception or investigation check then.
I would like investigation.
While she's doing that, Anar has her eye on the people, like the people that aren't obviously associated with our group. Just because, like, I mean, she do be doing one thing, and so she's keeping an eye to make sure she doesn't need to jump into action.
Gotcha.
I got a 22. Is that enough?
Let me check. It should be.
Okay.
Let me double check though. Right here. Oh yeah, you need the 15.
Cool.
So as you kind of like are looking around, you almost kind of like lean up against one of the bookshelves and it moves a little bit.
Cool. I'm gonna let Toko. I'm gonna ask Toko telepathically. You want me to let you do your thing, or I may have found something else.
Yes,
I think
please, it is. Yes.
Yes. Cool.
I am in the middle of a dramatic moment.
Yeah, that's what I was going towards. I just wanted to double check with you if you wanted to keep doing this.
So I'm probably gonna stick Xanathar like in a corner, or like near a corner, and then center the 15-foot sphere on him. And
Gnarl.
Not
Good luck putting Xanathar in a corner.
No one puts Xanathar in a corner.
Yeah.
Dirty dancing.
Sorry, Gnarl.
With a ball.
Gnarl in like the back
It's-
corner of his room.
It's the beholders fucking picking someone up with their telekinetic rays. What's happening?
No, it's the beholder picking up the fish. This is the beholder picking up the fish. That's what it is.
yes, Kula, yes.
Okay.
What have you done?
I'd say, yeah, Gnarl is in a corner right now. There are
So red.
there's probably a couple like loose things here and there. He keeps the place relatively tidy though, but there's like a pebble or something here and there, maybe like a small scroll case.
Okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna stick him there. So he has to make a charisma 14 save. And is there enough room in the room for everyone to like be away from him?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's what's that? 30 by 30 room. So
Okay, yeah, that should be fine.
yeah. Charisma save.
I actually don't think so.
It's an 11.
I think this Phil. Oh no,
That
if you're in the corner.
is-
Okay.
That is a failure.
Yeah. So he has to tell the truth. All right, Gnarl.
If that's
Were there explosives in that bag?
What do you mean by explosives?
Really? Really? You know exactly what the fuck explosives are. Were there explosives in that bag? Yes or no?
or anything that could be considered explosive, such as gunpowder.
Oh, at one point, yes, I was transporting things for the guild.
Which guild?
Well, the Xanathar guild, of course.
Was there
And
another
what did you
guild
do with
that you
them?
worked for?
Perhaps previously. No longer.
Get them, Bay. Get them.
So, Xanathar's is the only guild that you are working for. Who do you report to?
I report to Xanathar.
And who else?
No one.
Can you say that you report to no one?
It's fair. He actually has not been reporting in, so that is fully the
Yeah,
truth.
he hasn't.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where are the explosives now?
Is anyone
What
else giving him
explosives?
orders?
Anyone else giving him orders? Okay.
I'm not very good at the interrogation thing.
Are you asking that, Anar, or?
Sorry, that was Liv getting excited. But yeah, Anar, just who's giving you orders? Name every person who's giving you orders.
Every person just giving me orders, that would take quite some time.
Are
Who
you only
outside of
working
the
with the
Xanathar's
Xanathar's guild now?
Yeah.
Xanathar's guild now. He kind of looks at Xanathar and says, "This is very pointless. You can see they are trying to accuse
Answer
me with
the
no
question.
evidence." Meanwhile, Jenna, what are you doing? Because you
I
have
think-
this kind of like.
I
shelf
think right
here.
as he says they're trying to accuse me with no evidence, I just and just lean against the bookshelf and slide it out of the way.
Yeah, it's like
Super
it's like a
fucking
rotating.
casually.
It's like a rotating bookshelf, so it
Yeah.
kind of like rotates in its secret door, and as
Yeah.
it does, you can see a room with 20 kegs of smoke powder, all neatly stacked on top of each other.
Why don't you tell us about those?
Well,
I wink at
you
Gnarl.
see, let me look at. Does he have that spell?
Oh. What?
Oh no, wait.
Oh
That could probably
no!
work.
What?
To
Cullen.
the danger zone.
Yeah,
Tell
as
me.
he says, you see, and quickly mutters some arcane incantations, and a lightning bolt flies out from his hands past Dejena and strikes one of the kegs. That's about good. It's gonna be 20 kegs of smoke powder going off. So
Hold on, wait. I have a question. When I cough and open the door, does the Xanathar look at these kegs?
well, he can see. He can turn that on and off as at will, and currently
Fuck.
he would have it off because
Fuck.
there's a
I
spell
tried.
being used to influence Gnarl. So
I tried, y'all.
I thought, don't worry, I considered that as well.
Yes, I tried.
Motherfuck.
Kill me. Fully do it. Let's
Jenna,
go.
I need you to make a dex save. You're on the
Wait,
you're on the very edge of this, so it's not a mat. Like it's gonna be a big explosion, but there's a small hallway before the actual room itself.
9.
Okay, so you fail.
Oh, and you're too far away for me to touch you because I have Shield of
you would
Faith, but
probably-
I'm too far
Yeah,
away.
you'd probably only be caught within a single the radius of a single one. So you look at the damage for that real quick. It's not low, but
Yeah.
I made a joke about how we were doing all this planning for our TPK, and I fear I've manifested. So what do you think we're gonna play next season, everybody? Like, what kind of like characters are you interested in?
Hold on, none of you made saves. It's all me.
yeah, you're
I'm the one
We're
with the
not
new
gonna die.
character.
We're not gonna die. We're not gonna die. Johanna's not gonna die.
It is going to destabilize this entire area, however. So.
Oh yeah, fully.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
yo.
underground.
Also, I only used one spell. I am the healer.
Yeah. No, I'll be fine unless this does 54 points of damage.
Oh, it doesn't. It does 31, but
Bummer.
Or
Do you
damn.
have 50
Kill me.
HP?
No, I have 27. That was insta kill.
Insta kill.
Oh.
Yeah, insta kill would be
Yeah.
50 something.
Oh, okay.
That makes
Yeah, I was
so
a
much
regular
more
insta
sense.
kill.
So
But
I was
as
like,
this
when
just
did you level up?
massive explosion rocks, and Jenna just gets bowled over by debris, and there's debris flying, and Gnarl just makes a fucking break for it.
Do,
I cast
can
Hold Person.
Oh, good.
All right, this is gonna be initiative now.
Okay.
Damn. I have a -2 to initiative.
Because your dex is terrible. That's a bold.
Oh, wait,
You,
no, we're using-
you
420.
simply must get new decks, but I'm talking shit and I rolled a 4.
That's the 0.
wait, are we not using the roll
Babe.
20?
Oh, I was rolling with physical die.
Yeah, I just rolled with die.
I can't have roll
Yeah, I
20
can
open.
insert you. It's no big deal. I just use the roll 20 for keeping track of it for my sake.
I
really.
put
Cool.
mine in chat.
Oh my god.
Samesies.
How did we all do this poorly?
I'm
I mean-
okay.
on your side.
I'm
babe.
okay.
No.
I
Oh.
hope
Cool up.
Xanathar is pretty high.
Oh, we'll see where Xanathar is.
Ooh, Zanny gonna fight?
Yeah.
Probably. This guy just blew up his fucking compound.
Beat his ass, Zanny.
Throw the goldfish.
As
Oh no.
Oh,
let me roll. I'm gonna roll a general. This would probably be. I mean, what ability are their eye rays based off of? It's probably int, I'd imagine. Yeah. So he's gonna roll a straight int check against the save of that to see if he. Okay, he succeeds in pulling the bowl of Silgar out of the way of the debris before it shatters the bowl. Alrighty. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. And add Xanathar. Or not Xanathar. Fuckface. Gnarl. Where is he? There he is. Boop, boop, boo. Boop, boop, boo. Alright.
Oh my
Roll
god.
for
I'm so ready. I'm still gonna do my dumb thing.
But Gnarl didn't do great either.
I love that. I love that energy. I love that vibe.
I don't know if you
Xanathar
can hear
did
my
worse.
dog
Supporting
grumbling,
you.
but she just kind of went.
Xanathar did worse.
Same.
She hates it.
Fuck.
Got a
Same.
solid 4. Good job,
Danny,
Xanathar.
no, chill. Come on.
All right, cool with a 17. Alrighty.
Oh, I got a 17.
Nar with a 6. Oh, nice. Shahar with also with a 17.
Oh, and my.
Jenna with an 8.
Oh wait.
Toku with a 0. I don't have to. I added you into the initiative, and I don't have to change it at least.
Wait,
Oh.
Draku, is your dex +3 or is it just
Yeah,
a
+3.
Oh, I thought it was just a 3. I was like, wow, wow.
That'd
Cool
be
is not that
impressive.
bad.
I do not think that is mathematically possible to get a 17 with a 3 dexterity.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine's also +3.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys on each turn, you literally decide what order you want to go in. So.
Okay.
Cool.
Speaking of which, it's your turns. 'Cause everyone else rolled low. Maybe like Xanathars
I
are
think
here,
immediately in
Nar
that
like
moment,
here.
the minute I see Gnarl start to bolt, I want to go after him.
Alrighty, go for it.
Yeah. How far is he from me? Can I get up in his business?
Oh, he technically hasn't moved yet. His action was casting a lightning bolt.
Okay, then I want to go in with my scimitar and just like undersweep him. Just
Yes.
Alrighty.
Hell
You're gonna
yeah.
go. Are you gonna attempt to? You're gonna attempt to trip him.
yes.
That's the thing you can do. So basically, you
Yes.
replace your attack, and you make an athletics or acrobatics, and he contests with his athletics. Or
I would love to make an acrobatics check.
go for it. These.
The 17.
7. He is prone.
Yes.
And you just knock him prone.
Sorry, don't think you're going anywhere.
This is perfect. I love this.
I'm making sure I don't have any bonus actions. Nope. That's my turn. And I want to move so that I'm between him and the exit.
Okay.
If I can get there. And that's my turn.
Yeah, he's not gonna opportunity attack because he's a wizard. Interpose yourself. Alrighty, alright. Kula, then.
This is perfect. So he's prone.
Mm-hmm.
And Kula, just maniacally grinning, just kind of slaps the floor and casts Catapult on the spell scroll that was next to him, the little scroll case.
Yeah, just piece of debris. Yeah, that's
And
there's a
flings
bunch
it.
of debris now too.
Oh, good.
So you got plenty of ammo.
Any kind of debris. Flings it at the fishbowl.
What?
And then screams, "Gnarl is attacking your fish!"
Okay.
No.
Make a.
We were so
You're
close.
using a spell, so make a deception using your ability, spellcasting ability. So an intelligence-based deception check.
Good. Because my charisma is not very good.
Oh my
Please.
god.
Please, dice, love me today.
You're inspired. You're inspired.
You're inspired.
Yes, that's
You do
true.
have inspiration.
You're
Oh.
truly inspired.
14 plus
Oh my god.
intelligence, so 18, and then inspiration.
Oh, fuck me.
Extra
bloody.
d6, yeah.
Oh, a d6. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I rolled a
So
4.
it's a d6.
Fuck me.
A 1. So 19.
19. What is his insight? It's probably, since
I
Xanathar is
suddenly
not actively
can't
trying to
breathe.
insight, it's going to be his passive insight.
No one's moving.
Not proficient in insight. He has a good wisdom, but yeah, his passive insight will not beat that. So he seems to
Oh my
believe
God.
you as his face is angry and a scowl as it's an inanimate object. Like the bull is an object, so he's not going to be. It's not going to be able to dodge, obviously. As the bull shatters and Silgar's corpse falls to the floor. As Xanathar sees it's not moving, and his face just is pure rage.
We had to talk to him.
Yep. Nope.
I'm sorry,
Done.
y'all. It was
Wow,
the chaos
wait,
die.
no, Kula, scam artist of the century.
It was the chaos
Wow.
die.
And you think fun things were going to happen when I introduced Xanathar. It's great.
So,
I can't live like this.
as
I
this,
wish this dude had insta-killed me.
can Kula now sprint, like, all fours if need be, and, like, scoop up the goldfish?
Okay. Yeah.
And then whatever movement is left, start heading towards Toko.
Okay. You sure?
Why? Why?
Because. And that's my turn. That's
What
it.
is happening right now?
Man, I really shouldn't have introduced the Xanathar thing the day after we had 3 weeks of no chaos.
I just screamed. I just fully screamed right now on mute.
You really did that. You did that,
Uh-huh.
Colin.
You did this. You did this to me. Dracu, my friend that I trust.
It's been saved up for
That I
3
trust.
weeks.
It is-
Trusted.
It is Gnarl's turn, and he's gonna see you do that and be like, I'm gonna get out of here. And he turns into mist and appears behind Xanathar as he casts Misty Step.
Oh shit.
And then he still has his action. he's going to take his action to dash as he just starts sprinting down the hallway. And all the advisors have just been knocked off their feet and rocked by the explosion. There have been like walls blasted open. It's just a giant crevice that you're fighting in at this point.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah, he is very far away now. His Misty Step's 30 feet, and then he dashed for 60, so he's like 90 feet away from most of you.
Who is
at
this?
Point. Gnarl.
Gnarl? Was I not in his way?
He teleported with Misty Step.
Oh, does teleporting stand you up?
I roll that it does, because you're transposing your location.
It makes sense, but damn it.
It sounds correct, but I don't like
Because I don't know, I teleport myself prone onto the ground.
Listen, you'd like it if you were the one teleporting.
Correct.
Yes,
yeah.
fully.
Exactly. It works both ways. You can teleport yourselves up from prone, so.
Yeah, that's fair, but also...
Can any of us teleport?
Yeah. Maybe at some point.
Not yet. 9th level.
Alrighty. Well, Jenna, you're up. You're unconscious, I believe.
15.
1 success. Alrighty. Anar.
Okay, so homeboy's moving down the hall, right?
Correct.
Shut up, Egypt.
And he... No, because he teleported, so there's no way I would have made an opportunity attack, right?
Correct, yeah. Teleportation ignores opportunity attacks.
But I do have a crossbow. Okay, let's go.
Get it.
Yes, his armor class is so garbage.
Good.
Yeah, no.
He did not have the... Oh, he wasn't expecting
a
to have to
short
cast
bow.
mage armor today, so...
Okay.
Coming for him.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna attack with my crossbow. Ooh, that's gonna be a 14.
14 hits.
Okay, and that's gonna be 11 points of damage.
Ooh, good hit.
You
You nail him in the back with a crossbow bolt.
know what? Fuck it. Fuck him. I'm gonna action surge. There we go. There's the letters. There's diction.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna attack again. That is going to be an 8 to hit.
8 does not hit.
That's fair.
Quickly load the second bolt and try to fire, and it just... No.
Okay, but I didn't take my movement.
Xanathar's big body is kind of blocking all of your ways. You can move through him, you could squeeze under him.
Move!
It's making the shot hard, making the shot harder for sure.
Yeah, no. Move! And I take my movement and I run down the hall.
Alrighty, so he's about 60 feet away from you now.
Cool. Okay.
Alrighty. Xanathar's turn. He was surprised, so he's no longer surprised. Toku. You're up. As Kula has brought you the corpse of
Cool.
this goldfish.
There's so many things. I should be healing Gehenna, not the fucking goldfish.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
you
correct.
said he's 60 feet away, or how far away is he?
From the general party right now, about 90 feet. He's 60 away from
I could run 30 feet and cast
I can
Hold
catch
Person.
You could?
I can catch him if I'm awake.
I understand.
Heal Johanna.
I don't think Spare the Dying is going to work on the goldfish. I'll be perfectly honest.
Probably not.
I don't think we can even help the goldfish at this point. It's been dead for a while now.
Fully dead.
Super.
And
dead.
what am I going to do? Lesser restoration, the fucking goldfish? I don't think that's going to help either.
But he would like it.
Spare the dying on Johanna, at least. Okay, but
Okay,
Claire,
because I can spare the dying. Oh my god.
If you're not gonna get up, don't spare the dying on me, because then I don't get the chance to nat 20 get up. And that's your full action.
Yeah, I'm not going to spare the dying you. If I'm going to do anything, I'm going to heal you.
Right.
Please.
But I...
See, this is why clerics with a couple levels in sorcerer, so then you can get distance spell.
Spell cure wounds.
Not you min-maxing. Your Grace, please.
that
Every
doesn't
once
fucking
in a
work.
while.
As a tweet.
Oh, you know what I can do?
Mm,
I'm gonna channel divinity, preserve life.
good one.
Okay. And it's anyone within 30 feet of me, and I can divide it up against amongst people.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna send 10 to Gehenna and 5 to this fucking no, like 2 to this goldfish and 13 to Gehenna. And it's
Okay.
anyone in 30 feet.
You know, I'd say it is dead, right? But it's a fucking
It's a
goldfish.
goldfish.
And two healing is quite literally double its health.
I'm defibrillating this fucking
So at this
goldfish.
point, Kula, the fish starts kind of like flopping around in your hands.
I have a
Can't
water
believe
skin.
you-
Can I hand him my water skin?
I've got one too, but yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, just do it.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Not this pathetic Magikarp wannabe on the ground.
Magikarp
wait.
wannabe.
hold on. So, God, so the whole thing is like, I was like getting ready to sprint after this guy with fucking hold person, and Kula just fucking runs up to me with a goddamn fish.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, I can't not heal it. That would piss off Xanathar. And so I'm like, but I have to heal Gehenna now because she's the only one who can catch him. Oh my God. So yeah, that's my turn.
Beautiful.
We've peaked.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, since Xanathar is no longer surprised, he is going to use a legendary action to fire an I-beam at Gnarl.
I'm so
one?
glad we're not on his bad side. Cool.
Get
Holy
him,
fuck,
bestie.
I rolled that
His
one?
goddamn
Okay.
favor.
So Gnarl needs to make a dex save.
We're getting instantly
So
disintegrated.
it's
Oh.
12.
Get him,
12 is
bestie.
failures. You guys see this
No.
pitch black ray, looking almost like the dark saber from Star Wars, flies at his Gnarl and strikes him in the back. And then roll some damage now. I had to roll a 10 and a d10, huh? Oh wow.
He's a wizard.
Never.
I just,
Oh wow. Never a good
This
thing
dude
to
is
hear from
getting-
your DM.
Just poof.
It's 55 points of necrotic damage, which are just 0. So you see Gnarl get struck and just faceplant on the ground, not moving.
Oh no.
So we just gotta take him somewhere and you speak with the dead and it's
Yeah,
fine.
less than ideal.
Oh no. I have
Gnarl is
spare the
dead.
dying.
That would have killed Gnarl at full HP. Had to roll the death ray, huh? Out of
Yeah.
all the things I could have rolled, I rolled the death ray.
That tracks though.
It does. It does.
That makes sense for
Anar,
him.
like Anar is standing there with her crossbow, and she like looks over her shoulder at Xanathar. Wow, you're a really good shot.
And he goes over and says, Silga! Where's Silga? As he just starts flying over towards Kula.
So Kula has like bitten the top of the water skin off, so it's like a little bowl essentially of the water skin.
That
And,
was
like,
mine.
I know. I will make you a new one. It is fine. And he has the fish.
You haven't
in the
tell,
little
you aren't able to tell that ends combat. Uh,
Yeah.
and just, oh, Mr. Xanathar, sir, here is your beautiful goldfish, and I think he woke up from his nap.
as he,
But I healed him.
as you see one eye ray kind of look towards it and then pick up the water skin out of your hands. It's full, and he says, "Oh, Silga, you're all right. Oh, thank goodness. Oh," as he just loves this fish. He absolutely loves it. He's just talking to the fish. Seemingly having tuned all of you out, he's just talking to the fish at this point.
So
Hold on.
nothing about my telepathy says it goes when I go unconscious, and I just go, "Did you fucking resurrect this goddamn fish?"
Talking
I had
literally
no
from
choice.
beyond the grave. Can we heal?
I had no choice.
I'm gonna run over to Gehenna and I'm like trying to wake her. 'Cause I don't have healing anything.
I'm up. I'm like
James, I
hurt,
should
but I'm
be up.
up. Yeah. I'm at 13,
Oh my gosh.
and I'm just.
It's not that bad. It's probably like half your health.
Oh, it almost exactly half my health.
Oh my gosh.
I
oh my
actually-
gosh.
If you had tried to give me 14, it would not have worked. 13 is the most you can give me with that ability.
Are you?
Am I cutting in and out, or are other people cutting in and out?
No.
I can hear you fine. I don't know if you can hear
Yeah,
us
I think
fine.
we're all good. I think it's other maybe people, but
Yeah,
Anar
okay.
like walks over, crossbow on her shoulder, hand on one hip. Good job, everybody. I kind of think we crushed it. I think we did a good job.
I crushed the lung before Toko fixed it.
Oh, that's rough.
I
That's
Yeah.
rough, pal.
I hold
Thanks.
Gehenna up slowly.
I'm fine. I got this.
As
Okay.
by this point, some of the other advisors have retrieved Gnarl's body and presented at the foot. It doesn't have feet, but at the foot of Xanathar.
The
And
edge of his
Xanathar
bowl.
just stares and says, I will turn you to dust and use you to pave. As you kind of says, what?
I can dispose of a body.
Would send less of a message than turning him to dust and using him to pave the entry hall.
As somebody who has walked through your entry hall, Mr. Xanathar, you leave quite the message and quite the strong impression, even before seeing your illustrious form. Allow me. It would be a pleasure.
You're right. His dust would simply degrade from the grandeur of the entry hall.
There's no need. Listen, I know dust. I know earth. You don't want this in your cobblestones.
Frankly, I think he's done enough damage looking around.
You're welcome.
Very well.
Allow me.
Well, you've exposed a traitor in my midst, and he has been promptly dealt with. A reward is owed.
And healed the goldfish.
Yes, and you saved Stilgar.
A
It was
pleasure.
all in a day's work.
What is it you require?
Oh, fuck. What do
Oh,
we want?
there's another innkeeper.
Telepathically.
God.
Kidding. Not really.
Telepathically, Jenna just goes, I fully did not believe we'd get this far. Fuck.
We need to hard cut. Less planning. More action.
So-
we killed this session.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
this-
What
do we want from the Xanathar? Like, what is he offering is sort of...
He's asked what do you want. Like, I mean, you came to reveal a traitor. It's clear that he probably wanted something in return.
Can we ask for money? Do we ask for membership? Do we ask?
Oh, not membership. Not membership.
Yeah.
A
Okay.
favor.
Definitely money.
Ooh, a favor. Just a
A
generic...
blank check.
Yeah.
And I owe you.
You're right.
And
If
I
he'd
owe
be
you.
willing. Just a...
Yeah. Who's gonna do that?
I think it makes the most sense coming from Gehenna,
I was gonna say
the other
Gehenna.
sort of shady character.
Yeah.
Okay. We were simply just trying to establish ourselves in your good graces and would appreciate it if you would offer, our help should we ever seek it in the future. Just goodwill.
As he considers, make a persuasion check.
Oh no.
Bardic
Can I
inspiration.
guide her?
I'm good at persuasion, just not the best at persuasion. Is Shahar allowed to inspire me?
Yeah.
Or can I guide you at least?
I think guidance actually is guidance an action, or I think it actually might take a minute.
Guidance is an action.
An action, okay. It's kind of spur of the moment. Guidance is something you do when there's pre-plan. You're pre-planning to do it.
That's okay. 22.
He says, not quite a fan of undisclosed favors, but seeing as you saved Silgar, very well.
We didn't come prepared, expecting an offer. We also didn't expect things to go this way. We hope to not leave this open for too long, good sir.
Clearly you wanted something with Gnarl, so you are free to search what remains of his chambers for any information.
Anar wholly lifts his
Appreciate it.
dead body over her shoulder.
We appreciate it very much.
Thank you so much.
Very well, Nylahor, you brought them here. Escort them out when they are ready. As he floats off down the hallway with Silgar and the little water skin.
You better get me another water skin.
You can have mine. It is just not as large as yours, but you can have it.
That's the whole point.
Oh shit!
I think that, like, in the equipment that I got for Palace, like, I could probably request another water skin. It'd be pretty large.
No, I do not want it from you. Kula has to because he's the one who did the stupid fish.
Do we find
Okay.
anything interesting
Wait,
in
Yeah,
this room?
what did Mr.
Yeah,
Kula
let's-
do? I thought, okay, I'm confused.
Don't worry about it.
We had given up on the fish, and then Kula runs at me with the fish.
I totally missed everything with the fucking fish.
Maybe you had given up on the fish, but I could not give up on the fish.
Oh
You
my
just
God.
wanted to
Walks
create
over to
chaos because you
Shahar.
couldn't have the powder.
No,
Anar
I
Or
was
the
goes
hat.
hoping
over
to join a fight.
Shahar, and it's just like, what fish? What's going on?
That's a really great
Xanathar's
question. I didn't
pet
see
fish.
what happened.
Okay.
Okay. Xanathar's
Okay.
pet fish that he had in the bowl. Yes.
Side
guys.
note, Liv knows, Anar doesn't.
No, I know. So like that's why Toko's
Okay,
explaining
yeah.
it. It's like
Yeah.
was dead the whole time. Someone forgot
Really?
to feed the fish, or clean its water, or
I thought I was
something.
taking a
It is-
nap.
Fish don't sleep.
Not like
That's where
that.
the sleeping with the fishies comes from. It means you're dead.
I
Anyway.
thought that was throwing your body off the fucking docks.
It can be both.
Fair enough.
Shahar, fish don't sleep?
That is not the important part, and
I
now
guess
please
not.
keep up.
None of
Please.
us know anything.
And so, our lovely friend Kula decided to use the chaos to break the fucking fishbowl.
But
Maybe,
I
maybe
made
we
it-
shouldn't
I
discuss
made
this
it
here.
look like an
Maybe
arrow.
we can talk about this back at our.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Did
We're gonna look.
Nylor
around
can
the-
read minds. Nylor fully knows what Kula did.
He is fully aware of what happened, but
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we're
not
let's,
saying anything.
Let's
Yeah.
look around.
So I have this body. Should I take it back to?
Let's figure out
Should I
what the
take
fuck.
it back to the inn?
We're all leaving together.
Okay.
I think we can take it back to the inn, and I can talk to someone, get some stuff sorted out.
Wait. If we bring this
No,
body back to
no.
the inn, does that mean the ghost comes back to the inn? Do we have a new waiter?
No, I do not think that is how it's work.
I
can't
appreciate
fully-
Dracu being like,
Cannot
Also,
fully-
I feel like this ghost would be extremely hostile as compared to our mildly hostile ghost.
no longer hostile.
You know, basic training beats that out of people. I
Flip.
could handle that.
Flips a chair over while she's talking, just like looking for shit.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like we should just
Anar's
look
just
whole
gonna stand
time.
here with the body, just
Yeah.
chilling.
Let me look.
I know there was the wizard spellbook and that bag of holding, so Kula's definitely grabbing those.
yeah.
Yeah, any other like valuable looking things in here?
Like some poison.
I assume you probably also searched Gnarl's body.
Yeah.
Gnarl has, I think it's 3 vials.
Ooh.
Gnarl, he's got
I am gonna do a first level
well,
cure
a
wounds. on
single
Jenna.
vial have it containing 3 doses of what's referred to as eye scratch. It's a contact poison. A creature that comes into contact with the poison must succeed a DC 14 Constitution save, will be poisoned for 1 hour, and blinded while poisoned in that way. Unless a restoration spell or similar magic ends the effect.
Okay.
Hey, Johanna. And I just slap her on the back. Good job with a cure wounds. for 10 points of healing.
Oh shit! I'm almost that full. oh!
I only rolled a
Fuck
3.
yeah! Oh, life clerics, fucking sexy.
Yeah, I have a +7.
That's
In
hot.
addition, searching Gnarl, you discover a small, very, very small note that just simply says, "Saloon has been compromised. Return to Skullport."
Fuck. Okay.
Do I recognize what any of those words mean?
Do we know Saloon?
Saloon is the guy we
Uh,
fucking killed.
Saloon is the guy
That sentence was totally different there for a second. I was like,
No.
I was about to be
How
like,
drunk
we
did we
did
get?
And then I
what?
completely just everything left my brain ADHD style.
is he the one that shot
Completely
me?
nothing
Lily,
happened.
you're beautiful. Don't change.
Is Saloon the one that shot me?
Yes.
Okay.
A motherfucker!
He's dead now.
We committed crimes
Dead
on
now.
him.
Return to where?
And yet,
Skullport.
I would still.
Which we Skull.
Droxel mentioned it.
Anything else in the room of note, or just sort of like any papers or?
No, nothing else in the room.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a large crater where all the smoke powder used to be, but
Okay.
Yeah. Fair. Right. Nihilor, thank you for setting up this meeting. This was eventful.
yes, it certainly was.
That's a word for it.
Fucking fish.
You did. Things would have been gone much, much poorer had he realized that God was dead.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
That being said, are you all ready to leave?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Right, follow me then. And he leads you back, not too far actually, through like a staircase that leads up into the sewer. It goes pretty far up, but it eventually ends. He escorts you all to an end. Yourselves in the castle.
Oh shit.
Castle Ward?
Yeah, that's all I got. Oh shit.
It is very good that black ray was not aimed at any of us.
I should say so.
I mean,
Yes.
but he is a really good shot. I mean, I got one, but I missed the second one. He's a really good shot.
Once we're back at the inn, I pick up Kula and shake him.
You all
Do
probably
you think we could
walk
ask
back to the
Nihilor
inn.
if he knows anyone who speaks with the dead?
Telepathically, even though it doesn't help because Nihilor probably can tap into this connection anyway. Jarlaxle implied that we have people who can do that
Okay.
in that group. And so we may not, depending on how things go, we may not be present for it, but we can probably, our interests and the questions we want to ask probably align pretty similarly with the ones, Jay would want to ask. And so we could probably get that information from him.
Big J.
Yeah. But Gehenna notably is actually only saying that to Shahar because
Okay.
no one else knows who she works for.
Okay.
That was not a broadcast link. That was me just talking to Shahar, a telepath.
Then I would ask back, do you think we should take the body there so there's not a body in the inn? Or should we just let him know and put him in the cellar? Do we need to get like one of those like chest freezers or something?
I
don't want to.
Yeah, I think we probably shouldn't. What time is it?
By now it's probably like a late evening.
Yeah, I think we might for now just want to. Nope, can't say that because that's a modern reference. I was gonna say Weekend at Bernie's, him back to the inn.
Weekend at Volo's.
No,
The book Volo wrote.
fair.
It's called Weekend at Bernie's, but it's just like Volo
Yeah.
wrote it. It's a play. It's a play that Volo wrote. There we go.
Excellent.
Oh,
When in doubt, say Volo wrote it.
Probably did.
So anyway, we could just fucking, act like he's a passed out drunk friend that we're bringing back from the bar early in the morning, or you know, we bring him to the inn and have someone more capable of being quiet and stealthy bring him back to where we want to go. Actually, she's still saying this just to Shahar while we're like traveling back to the inn, because as far as everyone else knows, we're just bringing him back to the inn and figuring it out from there.
Mm-hmm.
But Gehenna is like, hey, you know, we know someone who can help us with this, rather than going back to the inn and going, there might be someone who can help us with, which is what Gehenna is probably going to do.
Okay.
Full disclosure, just fully lie to you all. So I think, does that make sense? Does anyone? I've completely forgotten what I said, so I hope it made sense.
You're so valid.
I
think
sorry.
that makes sense. I feel like if you knock on my head sometimes, there's just like echoes.
Rude.
To me right now.
I mean,
it's
we've also done a lot in this session, so
it's so
it's
much,
fair.
y'all.
Yeah, I meant to call break, but then things literally kicked off like right as I was about to call break, and I was like, "Well, we're doing this."
Here
So
we go.
maybe as we are walking back to the inn carrying a wholly dead body.
No chance
Maybe.
of saving it, dead body.
Yeah.
Unlike that goldfish I resurrected.
Somehow.
Wow, what an icon. What an icon.
Maybe
I love it.
happy.
Maybe we should take a little break.
Maybe, are we break?
We're about probably like 30-ish minutes from ending show anyway.
Wow,
so-
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to power through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Power
just
through-
completely skipped a break.
Yeah.
Wild, yeah.
Or we could just, I don't know.
We could. Would you all like to go further, or we could leave here and pick up next time?
I'm down to pick up next time. I feel like
Okay.
we've had
Yeah.
a whole.
It's been
I feel like
tiring.
this is-
It's been
it's been a
chaotic.
whole
We planned. We said fuck it. We went into it. We planned again. We executed. That's the
Both
show,
of-
baby.
Yeah. Both of our drow have now been one shot by these siblings.
Correct.
God,
Correct.
honestly, though.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like Gehenna and Shahar are
planned.
just like, fuck this. I think
Yeah.
it ends kind of like, you know, like the, I don't know, I feel like the dramas and stuff you see on TV, like, all the drama, like, passed, and it's, like, the end of the episode, and everyone, like, goes to have a drink, and is just, like, chilling out before the next thing hits.
I mean, that's just home, baby. We walk
the
in.
We
shawarma
just
scene in
sit the
Avengers.
body at the bar and we all have
No,
a drink. We even put like a
and
glass
Yeah,
in
cut
front of
across
them.
like this shot of like you guys weekend at birdieing this drow into your bar, and then like the second you're in the bar, Toku picking up Kula and shaking him.
We have to
Oh,
keep
Liv, I
Palace
can't-
away from the body.
I can't hear
No,
you,
I'm
Liv.
whispering.
Okay.
I'm
Oh.
whispering. I'm whispering. What if Liv possessed this body?
No. Oh no. That's horrifying. I don't
actually.
Typing?
uh,
Rapid
When
typing.
no one else got me, Dragu got me. I see it in
mean-
their eyes.
okay.
Okay, but
I'm
it only
ready.
lasts as long as the body does.
Mending.
Objects can telekinetic thrust objects.
That's not how
That's not how it works. I know that's not how
When
this
no one
works.
else got me, Dragu got me. I see it.
If we had a grave cleric, we could preserve the body, but I am not a grave cleric. That's the wrong
Here's the
campaign.
thing.
Bring
As
your
an
himbo
artificer, what is
Bring
it?
my
It's
himbo
the
in.
right
Oh, God.
tools for the right job. I can make some embalming tools, right? I can make this
No!
happen.
No!
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No.
And
Being an artificer is not the same as being an embalmer.
But
right
you know what
tool
it
for the
is?
right
You know what
job.
it is? You know what it is?
What's your
Cybernetics.
medicine?
Better, stronger,
Plus
faster.
2.
Do it makes us
70% luck, 20% skill. Is that how that song goes?
Yeah, I saw a great
15% concentrated power of will.
hopefully 0% pleasure.
100% pain.
And just no reason to remember this game.
No, Lucas found us. We have to go.
You're
Look at
welcome,
the cameras,
Lucas.
dead
This is-
ass. Look at this found us. Got the
Man,
cameras, dead ass.
Someone get on that parody. Come on,
Lucas, you
someone
came
get
back
on that parody.
to 3 weeks of pent-up chaos in just one
Uh-huh.
session.
What did I just come back to? Oh no.
That's what you came back to.
You left us unsupervised, man. I don't know
We
what
were,
to tell you.
Yeah.
we were unsupervised.
Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for coming
That's
tonight.
Good. I think this is a good time to call it as you all are.
Yeah,
figuring
I think we're
what to
good.
do
I think we're
next.
good.
The events
Oh,
of the day being behind you. That's what we'll call it for the week.
Goodness.
Oh man. It's about going announcements. As I scroll. If you want to support the channel, you can sub on Twitch. Great way to do it. You get some of the emotes, which are made by Cole, and they're great. You can also support us on Patreon. That gives you access to all of the tabletop media supplements, as well as our monthly media recommendations and character journals. Twitch subs, you also get that benefit, more reason to sub on Twitch. That includes the entire backlog of everything that has existed and been posted beforehand as well. This week we're posting the Tabletop Tool Chest, which is featuring favorite places to put your post-apocalyptic games. Love me a good post-apocalyptic game. It's always fun. If you want to follow us on Twitter, at Rule of War, good place to get announcements, like bigger announcements. If you want the everyday announcements, though, Discord's the place to go. Support Discord in the chat. That'll get you the link to the Discord. That's where you can support and engage with the community. And that is almost always the first place that announcements get posted. So if you want to keep up to speed and up to date on programming and various announcements. Cool. Outros, reverse order, starting with Cole.
Oh no, I wasn't ready for that. Hey, howdy, bye. I'm Cole. You can find me on Twitter at Inn-Corporeal. I'm not super active there lately. However, I am back to streaming, so I'm very excited about that. So you can catch me here on Tuesdays with this crazy group and doing chaotic things that are probably gay. And then you can catch me on Mondays over at Friends Who Roll Dice in Mind of the Martyr, playing my sad moon tiefling girl. And that's a whole other type of chaos that's happening over there. Just a little bit of a plug for Forward. We're going to be doing a charity with the Emporium team. So that's going to be happening in a couple weeks. And yeah, lots of exciting stuff. We have Monster Hearts coming up in about a month. And yeah, so that's what I have for you.
Draku.
Hi, everybody. I'm your necromancy artificer.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Horrible.
It's gonna happen.
No.
That's my goal now. Anyway,
Okay, Draku, seriously, message me about a game that I'm gonna play test on Friday.
okay.
Actually,
okay.
I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll reference it. Yeah, keep going.
All right. But yeah, so I'm Draku. You can catch me here on Twitch at Draku3690. I'm a variety streamer. I'll actually be going live with Destiny 2 in probably about an hour or so. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I stream when I have time. I work at a water park, so I'm about to not have time. So we'll find out when my stream schedule will be. But yeah, that's it. That's me.
Alrighty. Next is Lily.
Hello, I'm Lily at Lillianapolis on Twitter. You can see me do dumb shit there. I've got some things in the works that I've had in the works for a long time and just have not finished yet because they were a lot more time consuming than I anticipated. I'm also, Thursdays scattered every few Thursdays. I am Graves on the Team Drake stream at Night Raider Tea on Twitch, Teas in the Beverage. Other than that, you can find me here and watch me say dumb shit on Twitter. Receive me, if you dare.
But yeah.
Oh, is it me? Okay.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Leah. You just saw me play Toko. With my terrible Russian accent. Is that what it is? Who knows? I am also on Twitter at That Geeky Artist. I'm trying to bring up my own not YouTube. God, I abandoned YouTube. Twitch channel, That Geeky Artist on here. I should be streaming sometime soon. And I have another game called Oops All Barovians, a heavily homebrewed Curse of Strahd game where everyone's a native Barovian, and it's getting real weird. There's a doll of my character. That happened yesterday, Sunday. Time is weird. You can
The
find
doll
that
is
on.
adorable.
I drew the doll. It wasn't adorable in context.
Oh no, it's
No.
horrifying.
But it's at R Derek P, on Twitch, and it's on every other Sunday at 6:30 EST. So come check us out. It's pretty fun. It's getting kind of intense. Like I said, there's a doll of my character now.
Oh, I know where you probably are right now. Then I know that number.
Anyway, yeah. So there's that.
Alrighty, Liv.
Hello. Hi everybody. My name's Liv. You can you can find me on Twitter at livinaday, LIVINADAY. Like it's a day and I'm living it because I'm so funny. But yeah, at Live in a Day, that's the best place to find me because I hop around and do a whole bunch of different streams. So on Tuesdays, I'm in Too Deep with these lovely folks, and I'm so happy to be back. Oh my goodness. Every time I do like my outros, I just kind of cry a little bit because I've missed you all so much. Tomorrow I will be on Weave the Tale, where we are exploring the Black Void. This is fun and jokes. Black Void is a little heavy. I like genuinely cried last week, and we have 2 more episodes until the very end. It was with that's being run by Colin, or by the other Colin at Colonomicon. So check it out. It's really fun. And then yeah, and then every other Wednesday I am on Off the Table playing Pasiones de las Pasiones. That's gonna be, yeah, so it's Miestro del Tiempo. It's an all Latin / Latineques stream, and we are all playing actors exploring the death of my best friend, but I'm pretty sure that girl alive. It's a whole mess. It's a whole mess, everybody.
Soap operas.
Yeah, soap operas. Yeah, Pasiones de las Pasiones is all about like telenovelas, so it's a good time. On Mondays, I'm over on Total Party Chill with Under the Table. Under the Table is a indie TTRPG focused session where we play a whole bunch of different games. We are about to finish up The Veil, and we're going to move into our Western themed season. So we have a couple of more weeks in The Veil, but check it out if you like Westerns. And I think it's been announced since the last time I was here, I'm joining Super Idols RPG officially.
Hey,
it's officially out.
We haven't known for a huge amount of time.
Super
Not
cool.
at all.
I had
what
no
a surprise!
idea. This is a total surprise.
Oh.
Shut up, y'all.
I'm so
I'm so excited. I've been recording with them for a while. I recorded my debut episode. We're just going through the backlog. So catch up on Super Idols. It is a magical pal meets idols, like K-pop, J-pop, but also like American, because like I'm not going into the history of music, but like it's about being a musician, a musical icon, and it's a lot of fun. But if those musical icons had superpowers because they were so talented, Sailor Moon meets idols. It's really fun.
Fully feels like you're watching an anime when you listen to an episode of this. Like it is so incredibly well done and well edited. There's background music. It's so I felt like I was watching an anime.
Yeah, Aaron does an amazing job. And also, you know who else is on that show? Drac from Infinite Horizon. So you can listen to me bully him on podcast.
Fantastic.
No, I mean it's interesting. But yeah, come check out the show. It's really, really good and full of talented people. So yeah. And that's all I got.
I suppose it's me. Hi, I'm Colin at Colin_C_Kelly on Twitter.
An
I do a
incredible
couple.
DM.
Thank you. I do a couple other things. Main of which is I am a part of the Res of the Rune Wars podcast, Three Word Expeditions. I believe I think the final episode of season 2 is up, I think. I haven't checked in a while. But yeah, we're kind of on a bit of a hiatus from recording right now. Which, to be fair, we have not. I don't think we've actively tried to admit, like, we have not had a break for like about a year now. So it's probably long due that we had a nice long break. But we'll be back to recording in a few weeks. So stay tuned for season 3 because we're almost done recording season 3 anyway. So
Exciting.
I think that's everything. I like post some stuff. I like write some things. Yeah. I write some stuff. Devilish Undertones, feel like it's Firehander. Check that out.
Oh, wait, we're doing something kind of together. And it's
Kinda,
gonna be
yeah.
This Friday.
Yeah. So, I should probably plug that. That'd be a good idea.
I completely forgot to plug it,
definitely a
too.
marketer for the. I'm definitely marketing. Yep. Mm-hmm.
What are you marketing, Colin?
Well, if you're interested, Necrobiotic is a new tabletop RPG being published by Penny for a Tale, previously known as Necrobook, now Necrobiotic. Stupid copyright nonsense. But now Necrobiotic, still great, still an awesome system, very cool setting. There'll be some. Is it going to be streamed to playtesting?
Yes. This playtesting is going to be streamed. It's going to feature me. It's going to feature Abria, and it's going to feature Vanna, and maybe somebody else.
Ooh, good cast.
But those are the 3
Sexy.
people that I can confirm
Good cast.
are going to be doing it.
Big sex.
Yeah, for those interested, it is a card-based TTRPG. I say card-based deck-building TTRPG, and it is set in a universe where we now reanimate the dead to do manual labor for us, more or less. Reanimating the dead to plow our fields, work the streets, that sort of thing.
Does that sound familiar to anybody?
I think Kula would like this place.
You're sick, bestie.
Yeah, it's a combination of if you get the original name, Necro and Punk. If you can't tell, it's a combination of steampunk and necromancy.
What?
I've been reading through it. It's absolutely terrifying, and I'm so excited.
Kickstarter goes live in May. There's going to be some quick start rules available too, as well as a small little intro adventure to play through. So, yeah. Other than that, I think that's it. Tune in for Infinite Horizon tomorrow.
Yes!
Enjoy.
Infinite Horizon!
And we will see you all next week.
Bye!
Maybe we'll be
Next week.
chaotic. Maybe we'll be more chaotic. Who knows?
Who knows? Mwah. Bye!
Bye-bye.